Yo, what's up everyone? What's up PlayStation Nation? You are now tuned in to the What's Up PlayStation podcast.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. You already know what you getting, and that is facts with a discussion. The greatest to bless the mic without the needless interruption. Face it, we got an anatomy like a little bite of me for a concussion. You know what's up, man. I mean it when I seen it. I was proud of these brothers. They entertain the people every week without cussing, and you don't ever hear the drama. They keep it clean on the podcast. Independent duo doing it big when they broadcast. Haters need to see them doing positive things. PlayStation Nation got you, ain't it obvious, man? We pulling up every week and showing love in the chat. Unlike these other channels, these guys are showing their back. Like, what's up?
What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. Persona, the gaming politician, politicking for the come up. Division and vision require precision, decision that gotta be thought of. The potential is exponential. Gaming credentials is what they brought us. Get caught up. You know, Bari bring the passion when he's speaking from the heart. He the best lisp on YouTube, climbing up the charts. And when Persona speaks, he gon' tear the mic apart. Intellectually, of course, cause you know the boy's smart. They cover the news with integrity, so you know it's a must watch. Ain't no console war, just two brothers being a font. What's up, PlayStation got the Saturdays locked. And if you ain't tuning in, you missing out. Get blocked.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
Yo, listen, man. I really do appreciate everyone that always comes through to rock out with me and Bari, man, on What's Up PlayStation podcast. A podcast by fans for the fans, or by the community for the community, I should say. Listen, man. For me, man, I'm gaming with Persona. If you enjoyed listening, definitely subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'm a PlayStation fan too.
Yo, what's up everyone? What's up PlayStation Nation? You are now tuned in to the What's Up PlayStation podcast.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. You already know what you getting, and that is facts with a discussion. The greatest to bless the mic without the needless interruption. Face it, we got an anatomy like a little bite of me for a concussion. You know what's up, man. I mean it when I seen it. I was proud of these brothers. They entertain the people every week without cussing, and you don't ever hear the drama. They keep it clean on the podcast. Independent duo doing it big when they broadcast. Haters need to see them doing positive things. PlayStation Nation got you, ain't it obvious, man? We pulling up every week and showing love in the chat. Unlike these other channels, these guys are showing their back. Like, what's up?
What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. Persona, the gaming politician, politicking for the come up. Division and vision require precision, decision that gotta be thought of. The potential is exponential, gaming credentials is what they brought us. Get caught up. You know, Bari bring the passion when he's speaking from the heart. He the best lisp on YouTube, climbing up the charts. And when Persona speaks, he gon' tear the mic apart. Intellectually, of course, cause you know the boy's smart. They cover the news with integrity, so you know it's a must watch. Ain't no console war, just two brothers being a font. What's up, PlayStation got the Saturdays locked. And if you ain't tuning in, you missing out. Get blocked.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
Yo, listen, man. I really do appreciate everyone that always comes through to rock out with me and Bari, man, on What's Up PlayStation Podcast, a podcast by fans for the fans, or by the community for the community, I should say. Listen, man. For me, man, I'm gaming with Persona. If you enjoyed listening, definitely subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'm a PlayStation fan too.
Yo, what's up, everyone? What's up, PlayStation Nation? You are now tuned in to the What's Up PlayStation Podcast.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. You already know what you getting, and that is facts with a discussion. The greatest to bless the mic without the needless interruption. Face it, we got an anatomy like a little bite of me for a concussion. You know what's up, man. I mean it when I seen it. I was proud of these brothers. They entertain the people every week without cussing. And you don't ever hear the drama. They keep it clean on the podcast. Independent duo doing it big when they broadcast. Haters hate to see them doing positive things. PlayStation Nation got you, ain't it obvious, man? We pulling up every week and showing love in the chat. Unlike these other channels, these guys are showing their bag like, what's up?
What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. Persona, the gaming politician, politicking for the come up. Division and vision require precision, decision that gotta be thought of. The potential is exponential, gaming credentials is what they brought us. Get caught up. You know, Bari bring the passion when he's speaking from the heart. He the best lisp on YouTube, climbing up the charts. And when Persona speaks, he gon' tear the mic apart. Intellectually, of course, cause you know the boy's smart. They cover the news with integrity, so you know it's a must watch. Ain't no console war, just two brothers being a font. What's up, PlayStation got the Saturdays locked. And if you ain't tuning in, you missing out. Get blocked.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
Yo, listen, man. I really do appreciate everyone that always comes through to rock out with me and Bari, man, on What's Up PlayStation Podcast, a podcast by fans for the fans, or by the community for the community, I should say. Listen, man. For me, man, I'm gaming with Persona. If you enjoyed listening, definitely subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'm a PlayStation fan too.
Yo, what's up, everyone? What's up, PlayStation Nation? You are now tuned in to the What's Up PlayStation Podcast.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do, what's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. You already know what you getting, and that is facts with a discussion. The greatest to bless the mic without the needless interruption. Face it, we got an anatomy like a little bite of me for a concussion. You know what's up, man. I mean it when I seen it. I was proud of these brothers. They entertain the people every week without cussing, and you don't ever hear the drama. They keep it clean on the podcast. Independent duo doing it big when they broadcast. Haters need to see them doing positive things. PlayStation Nation got you, ain't it obvious, man? We pulling up every week and showing love in the chat. Unlike these other channels, these guys are showing their back like, what's up?
What it is, what it do, what's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do, what's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. Persona, the gaming politician, politicking for the come up. Division and vision require precision, decision that gotta be thought of. The potential is exponential. Gaming credentials is what they brought us. Get caught up. You know, Bari bring the passion when he's speaking from the heart. He the best lisp on YouTube, climbing up the charts. And when Persona speaks, he gon' tear the mic apart. Intellectually, of course, cause you know the boy's smart. They cover the news with integrity, so you know it's a must watch. Ain't no console war, just two brothers being a font. What's up, PlayStation? Got the Saturdays locked. And if you ain't tuning in, you missing out. Get blocked.
What's up? What it is, what it do, what's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do, what's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
Yo, listen, man. I really do appreciate everyone that always comes through to rock out with me and Bari, man, on What's Up PlayStation Podcast, a podcast by fans for the fans, or by the community for the community, I should say. Listen, man. For me, man, I'm gaming with Persona. If you enjoyed listening, definitely subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'm a PlayStation fan too.
Yo, what is good, YouTube? What's up, PlayStation Nation? Welcome to another episode of the What's Up PlayStation Podcast, episode 144 to be exact. Yes, we are climbing up the ranks. You know, about what, 60? You know, we had a few episodes to 200. You know what I mean? But we appreciate you guys coming through every week. We see the support. We appreciate the support, and we just want to say thank you for supporting What's Up PlayStation Podcast. For those people that are new to the What's Up PlayStation Podcast, we are a PlayStation-centric podcast where we talk about the latest, and I mean the greatest, the good, the bad, the ugly news of PlayStation throughout the week. I am one of your hosts, Jay Bari, and I got the best list on the YouTube. But What's Up PlayStation Podcast is not a one-man team. It's a two-man crew. You see the Brady Bunch segment over here. Look to your right. You see it over there. You see the guy. It's a story. I got to introduce the other host of the What's Up PlayStation Podcast crew. Gaming with Persona. Your Persona, what is good, man?
Hey, yo, what's good, people, man? It's your boy Persona. Gaming with Persona, one half of the What's Up PlayStation Podcast crew.
Yes, sir.
And, yo, man, feels good to be here, man. Another Saturday morning, episode 144, What's Up PlayStation Podcast. We playing catch up from last week as well, guys. So it's gonna be a lot of news, a lot of talking this week, and a lot of
and the news week is crazy this week too, man. So that's the reason why, you know, the intro is kind of streamlined today. Normally I go on my little shebang, my little spiel, but we're gonna clean it up for today because it's quite a lot of news this week, and a lot of like it's not just like news. Quickly go over it, then keep it moving. It's news where it's further conversations to be had about it, man. But yo, Persona, man, it's been a week. Been a week, man. Everything good? You feeling good?
Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit out under the weather today. I'm gonna be honest, but the show must go on, right? Last week, I definitely appreciate everybody. Last week, we had some personal stuff that we were dealing with, so we couldn't do a show. But made it my mission to make sure we at least got one show before the greatest game comes out next week, which is Spider-Man, which we are 6 days away. So it's Bari gonna have the energy for both of us today. Trust me.
I got a lot of energy this week.
Yeah, you got a lot of energy. So Bari gonna have the energy for both of us this week. But I'm happy to be here. Shout out to the WUPS Nation. Shout out to the WUPS community members. Shout out to everybody, man. For me this week, man, I've been gaming Assassin's Creed and Call of Duty. That's what I've been playing all week, man. How you feeling, Noah? How's everything with you?
Oh, we definitely gonna talk about that Call of Duty because the emotions, the opinions, it's been a little mixed, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. So we're definitely gonna be talking about that in our impressions before we get into the news. But for me, man, it's a pretty good week for me, man. I've been feeling good. Been doing a lot of gaming as well. Dropped a few reviews out there. The long awaited
You've been busy. You've been a busy content creator these past couple of weeks, my boy. Very busy.
You know what it is, man, is because like I said, like I like to upload the stuff. Then I have it. I was like, oh, I forgot I uploaded. And I'm like, oh, let me publish it. And then that's what kind of happened this week is where it's like, you know what? I need to publish this stuff. The Sea of Stars, I did that recently. Not the Sea of Stars, the Dragon Quest review. Shout out to Square Enix for the code. I did that recently. But the Sea of Stars one, I had that up. The Waiting Room, Miles Morales, I had that up, but I just didn't publish it yet because I was just like, I know people get upset when there's constantly barrage of like gaming content on their timeline. You know what I'm saying? So but I had to upload them. But I still got a lot more to come when it comes to personal chat. So yeah, it's been a little busy. Work-wise, been pissed off because they keep pushing out a very important meeting that I've been preparing for all week, and I gotta wait to deliver it again. You know what I mean? But other than that, man, it's been a straight week, man. We do see the PlayStation Nation in the chat. We see the WUPS Nation in the chat. We appreciate you guys coming through and just sharing your support, man. You know what I mean? We definitely appreciate all the people that rock out with What's Up PlayStation Podcast because, even when we have, the crazy edited videos that try to portray the podcast to be something that is not, I do see the comments from people, that do support and watch WUPS where they're like, nah, that's not what they do. That's not what it is. So it's always good to see that stuff, from the people that, check you out and support you, man. So 100%, we appreciate you. Shout out to the 97 of you guys that are WUPS Nation members. And this month, just know that we're going to be doing our giveaway during the end of the month. So how it's going to work for this month, we're only going to be doing 2 podcasts this month. Obviously, last week we took a week off. We're doing one here, and then next week is Spider-Man week where we're going to be taking that week off. But we'll come back during the end of October where we're going to be talking about Spider-Man, giving our impressions there, and also we're going to be doing our giveaway, stream or like we typically do here on the channel. This is show our appreciation for the people that do support. We'll have giveaways for the WUPS Nation members, but we'll also have stuff for the subscribers as well.
You're going into it with the WUPS combo?
Oh yeah, I was about to say that right there, but you can go ahead and do it. So.
And I was gonna say also, we are gonna be doing our WUPS combo challenge giveaway as well. So there's 2 big giveaways, and so what's gonna happen with the WUPS combo challenge is me and Bari are actually gonna do that separately from today's podcast, where we are gonna watch all the clips. And we're actually going to make our choices live of pick who we think did the best combos and whatnot. And then obviously, that video will be up as well. And we'll also reach out to those people too.
Yeah, so yeah, we're gonna do a separate video, like Persona said. We'll have that uploaded today. So we can announce the winners and the people that won. That Friday when we get the collector's edition, because that's a digital deluxe code. You'll have it day one, so you can play Spider-Man day one. You might have to wait till 12 or 3 or 4ish, depending on when the carrier comes to deliver the product. But just know you will be playing it day one. With Spider-Man.
We at the mercy of UPS on that one.
Yeah. Also, like in our Discord, we have all of the people that typed in hashtag what's combo for the the giveaway. We have all those links in the Discord. So right from there, right from this podcast, after this podcast, we'll be uploading the video separately. So people would know. Well, we do appreciate you guys coming through, man. I see Robert in the building, Dot Dark in the building. What's good, Dot, man? My man TZ, up Chuck. Shout out to the Plus Some Block Boys in the building, man. We appreciate you guys coming through. We see Spider-Man's in the building, Persona. Spider-Man is in the building.
I see it is in the chat. That's dope.
Yeah, we got to give Spider-Man a trophy.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Shout out to Spider-Man coming through. He's a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. He's very busy. But he came to What's Up PlayStation podcast today to say what's up. That's what's up, Spidey. I appreciate that, man. This is why you're my favorite superhero, because you're so relatable. You know what I mean? Absolutely. You're so relatable. So WUPS combo giveaway done after this stream. Also, the giveaway stream is going to be the last week of October, because next week we'll be off. You know how we do. We got to play our games out here, and we'll talk about Spider-Man in great lengths. And
we're gonna do our review panel as well on the once we get it.
we're gonna do a WUPS review panel. We're bringing something new to WUPS where it's more content rather than just the podcasts. We have the reactions, but we're also going to be bringing WUPS reviews. So Spider-Man is going to be our first quote unquote WUPS review together. Where me and Persona come here on this channel and we give our review for it. But yeah, lots to come. A lot of exciting stuff. Also, this month or last month, we announced that the podcast is on, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Google Podcasts as well. For those people that just want to listen to the podcast just in the audio version, you have that there for you guys to listen to. And you know what I mean? So shout out to you guys for, being patient with that. And a few more things are going to become, man. A few stuff that we did promise, we're definitely going to come together and make sure we hammer that stuff out to have that stuff up for you guys. And we're trying to grow the WUPS, the What's Up PlayStation brand. You know what I mean? We're trying to grow that thing. But Persona, let's get into it. Let's talk about the games for the week. Once again, shout out to Push Square for putting up the games for the week every week. PlayStation, like I said, we're looking at you. Bring that drop back, please. Bring that drop back. Drop that thing back, please. Please. But here are the new PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4 games for this week, October 9th through the 15th. So the first game we have here is Builder Simulator for the PlayStation 4. Then we have Mage and Monsters for the PlayStation 5 and 4. 2 Lane. Not 2 Lanes, Persona. 2 Lane for the PlayStation 4. Blink and the Vacuum of Space for the PlayStation 5. Is that like a you remember that Xbox game? Original Xbox? It was like Blink's he had a vacuum. Is it Blink's the Time Sweeper? I don't think that's the right. Is that right?
Or something like that.
It was like Blink something. Is this a sequel to that? I don't know. Very interesting. Oh, they put Builder Simulator in here twice. Then we have the little Guider game for the PlayStation 5 and 4. We have
what?
The little Guider. It's a Guider.
Little Guider.
PlayStation 5 and 4. We have here Long Gone Days for the PlayStation 5. Then the long awaited Roblox is finally hitting the PlayStation consoles. Launched this week. Huge game.
That's gonna be really huge. That's huge.
Blinks the Cat. Okay, yeah, I knew it was something like that. I remember he had like a vacuum on his back, and he was like, "Yeah, that's
I figured that was
sucking up
what it
things."
was.
Then we have River City Rival Showdown for the PlayStation 4, Wild Card Football for the PlayStation 5 and 4, Honkai Star Rail for the PlayStation 5. Yo, I've been seeing some really good stuff for this game. I downloaded it, you know what I mean, because you know, after Spider-Man, I'm a dabble in some things. You know what I mean, with Liza P. Yeah, Liza P. This game, I'm a dabble into it. You know, I shout out to my man Chris Righteous. He was streaming this game. I was like, Chris doing content, man. Shout out to my man Chris, man. Love to see it, man. So definitely hit up Chris Righteous. You know what I mean? He was doing his stream on Honkai Star Rail, and it looks good. It looks good. I have to be honest, it looks good. Then we have Red Raptor for the PlayStation 5 and 4, United Assault World War II for the PlayStation 5 and 4. The Arcade Archives is back with Gutan Gotong for the PlayStation 4. Then we have Fights in Tight Spaces. That sounds like high school, Persona.
Yo, facts. The bathroom fight.
Tell me I ain't never been in one of them fights, man. It was like, damn, I don't know how I can swing.
Fight in the bathroom, real quiet.
Yeah, you know the vibes.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Let's not talk about our past. They might judge us on that episode. So we've
grown from that, you know.
Yeah. Then we got Forklift Extreme for the PlayStation 5 and 4. From Space for the PlayStation 5 and 4. Haunted House for the PlayStation 5 and 4. Hotel A Resort Simulator for the PlayStation 5 and 4. I know my man Sick Human is gonna play these games right here. Them simulator games. Sick is gonna play them and he's gonna platinum.
He love them games, man. He love them games so much.
Absolutely. Then we have Mercenaries Lamet, Requiem of Silver Wolf for the PlayStation 5 and 4. Polymatch for the PlayStation 5. We have here Reserves for the PlayStation 4. Oh, they already said River City. Yep, they did. Then we have Salt Sea Chronicles for the PlayStation 5. Alpha Dia 1 and 2. Yo, I played the Alpha Dia games. I don't know if 1 and 2. I think 1 and 2 is already on the PlayStation 5. I mean, on the 4. But I think because now it's coming to the 5 and 4. These games are done by, I forgot the name. Is it Tecmo? They're Tecmo. They're like these short RPG games. You can beat them in like a day or two. They're very short, but the story is pretty good. I don't know which Alpha D I played, but I know I played 2 of them before. There's a few of them. There's a few of them Tecmo games, and it's cool that they're having a PlayStation 5 version. But these are those games though that you can pay for your experience and like items. You know what I mean? Where you see a lot of RPG games, they're doing this stuff now where they have microtransactions like, oh, you want double XP? You want quadruple the XP? You can pay for that stuff. You don't have to because they're not hard, but it's there. Then we have Chemically Bonded for the PlayStation 5 and 4. Deso Latium for the PlayStation 5 and 4, or Deso Latium, what is it? Lords of the Fallen for the PlayStation 5. I'm hearing good things about that too. For this game,
I don't know, man. There's some performance
shaky.
issues.
It's rocky.
Yeah, that performance looking real shaky. But they are putting out some patches. So you know, we'll see what happens. But
patch that thing up.
Yes, sir.
Patch that thing up. Then we have the Grinch.
I think I'm gonna give that game a try after Spider-Man because it looks really good.
I'm gonna do Liza P.
Yeah, I'm gonna do Lords of Fallen. Pick that up and give that a spin. Go ahead, my fault though.
Nah, you good. Then we have the Grinch Christmas Adventures here already in October.
It's only October. They already giving us the Christmas theme again. Like, yo, at least wait till November.
That's when
Halloween ain't even passed yet.
And using the Grinch's name, come on, man. Then we have Transformers Earthspark Expedition for the PlayStation 5 and 4. And I'm a Transformers sucker. So I did buy it. I haven't downloaded it yet, but I will have my impressions for it the following show. So I know I set myself up because majority of the Transformers games are bad. I did like the Platinum Games one. I did like the
Devastator
PS3.
was really good.
Yeah, that was good. And I did like the PS3 ones, from High Moon Studios. Those were good, but the other ones have been really bad. But I'm a big Transformers like fanboy, so if it's Transformers, I gotta play it. You know what I mean? But yeah, those are the games for this week, man. Let us know any of the games that you bought or you're interested in. And give us your thoughts too in the comments, man. Not only can you give your thoughts, but in the comment sections as well, you can spotlight games. But before we move on to the spotlight persona, man, we got to shout out Pink Princess in the City with the $5 donation. Android user. She said, "Hey, J Bari and Persona, happy to be with everyone today. Have a great day and enjoy your games." Heart emoji. Shout out to Pink Princess, really cool person.
Shout out to Pink Princess. Always appreciate her.
Yeah, I like Pink Princess passion. You know what I mean? When she talk about the games or the things that she loves, man, it's always pleasing to hear.
Very passionate. Yeah, very passionate. Yo, shout out to Pink Princess. Good peoples.
Yeah. Yep. And big shout out to the new subscribers as well. Just to let you guys know, we do have this podcast in subscriber mode. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, you won't be able to comment on the channel. And we did that because we want to avoid Spider-Man leaks. We know people out here can be, very spoiler heavy or malicious when it comes to the game, and we want to avoid that stuff. So we set it to subscribers only for today, and you have to be a subscriber for more than 2 weeks. So if you just subscribe, you probably won't be able to comment. But we did that just to avoid spoilers, and we listen. We're veterans when it comes to these YouTube streets. We're not new around here. We've been here for a long time before What's Up PlayStation podcast, so we know how that can go. And big shout out to Steady Flow, man, rejoining the ranks. What's Nation? You know what I mean? He big shout out to my man Steady Flow. It didn't show his months, but I know it's above 6 months because you got that platinum trophy next to his name. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Well, Persona.
Yes, sir.
Let's get into the spotlights, man.
Of course.
And I before we spotlight Persona, I gotta ask you a serious question this time, man.
Okay.
And I want you to answer, seriously.
Okay.
Are you gonna break the rules?
Absolutely. Your boy is gonna break the rules. You finna feel me? So listen, guys. We are in the spotlight portion of the show, and if you're new here, the spotlight is where me and Bari give you a game or games if we decide to break the rules that we think y'all should check out, right? It could be a brand new game, it could be an old game, it could be a game from your childhood, it could be a game that hasn't been released yet. The purpose of the spotlight is for us to spotlight games that we think you, the community, should check out. And I'll start us off, Bari. So my spotlight games, yes, first of all, absolutely, I'm going to break the rules. Absolutely. Right? So my spotlight games for the week are actually really simple. Assassin's Creed Mirage. Assassin's Creed Mirage, this is definitely a return to form game. I put about maybe 18 hours into the game so far. I'm enjoying the gameplay. I'm enjoying the story so far. There's certain issues that I have with certain aspects of the story with how they do it with like this investigation, like in like an investigation method type of approach. But I do like, the characters in the story and whatnot, and the world. Like the world is beautiful. Baghdad looks very beautiful, very authentic, and I'm really feeling this Assassin's Creed a lot, man. It's a very old school approach to like the gameplay isn't like Valhalla or Odyssey with more of an action.
Can I get
approach. It's definitely much more focused on stealth, right? Yes, there is like action combat, like hack and slash a little bit, but it's definitely much more of a stealth approach game, very old school type of approach as well, which I love. Like I love the old school Assassin's Creed. I'm happy for that. So this is definitely a game that I've been wanting from Assassin's Creed for a while. So loving Assassin's Creed Mirage, definitely gonna be getting a platinum in that, and I'm enjoying the game very, very much. Second game on my spotlight, guys, is, come on, we're a week away or under a week away. You thought I wasn't gonna bring this up? Spider-Man 2. You understand? This is going to be a very magical experience. Um, I'm definitely getting a platinum. I'm putting a lot of time into this game. And yeah, Spider-Man 2 is going to be incredible, man. I can't wait. It's already preloaded for those who pre-ordered it digital. You can preload the game now. I can't wait. I'm a big Spider-Man fan. I just can't wait, man. This is going to be too good, man. I can't wait.
Yo.
Cannot wait.
One of the greatest things about having Spider-Man being downloaded, like playing through 2018 Miles Morales and then Spider-Man, you have all of the 3 games like lined up.
Yeah, I got it there now. Yeah,
It was like the trifecta, man. I was like, yeah, this looks dope, man. This
yes,
looks
it
dope.
does. Yes, it does. So can't wait for that. Shout out to Spider-Man. And speaking of it, I am going to be doing a Spider-Man live stream probably tomorrow. Try to see if I could beat both games before Friday. We'll see. What else? Yo, one more game for me is actually going to be Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. This is a game that I'm really excited for. It comes out February. I'm really, really excited for this game. It's definitely a game that I personally I've been clamoring for a long time. So it's gonna be a lot of content in that, a lot of streams, a lot of good content with that. And then last but not least, man, Tales of Arise Beyond the Dawn DLC. I can't wait for this.
That's where I was going.
I can't wait for this.
Yeah.
This is I've been wanting a continuation for the story from what they did for a minute. I thought they were just gonna do a sequel. I'm glad they're giving us this DLC. I'm very interested to see where they're gonna go and with this new character that's both Renan and Danon. It's gonna be real Rena and Danon. It's gonna be really interesting to see how they play up in the main villains and whatnot. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna be playing that in November. And those are my spotlights for this week.
Lit, man. Yeah, yo. Tales of Arise Beyond the Dawn. I can't wait for that, boy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Huge fan of that game. Huge fan of the series. I like where they're going because it's gonna be some drama in that joint. You know what I mean? Especially with the new character and her heritage or her background. It's gonna be some drama in that joint right there.
Especially because they gave us a synopsis of who her father is.
Yeah.
And he was one of the lords and everything.
Or we can assume who the father is.
We can assume. Yeah, my fault.
The main people gonna say spoilers. But
my fault. Yeah, that was major spoiler, my fault.
Oh no. They said it. So what you said is not spoilers. I was going to spoil saying that as far as the name of the person, but I was like, let me fall back.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, let me do my spotlight. Then we do the other super chats that came in. My spotlights game for the week. Yes, I'm going to break the rules today, but not too crazy. We are 1 week away, like my man Persona said. Spider-Man 2. Can't wait for that game. There's going to be a lot of content with that game as well. I do have fun, doing the gameplays and the walkthroughs and whatnot. So possibly, when I do complete the game, you probably see a new Game Plus type of stream and walkthrough of that game. Grand Blue Fantasy versus Ryzen. That's my November game, man. That game right there, I'm waiting for. You know what I mean? I'm preparing myself for when that thing to drop, where everything is going to be A-OK, where I can, do whatever content I want to do when it comes to that game, because I'm going to be pumping out a lot of content with that game leading up to Relink as well. You know what I mean? So very, very excited to see that. There's going to be a beta coming out, I think the beginning of November. So, you know what I mean? We're definitely going to be playing, keep our ears to the ground to see when that beta is dropping. But they did say they defaulted back or reverted some changes back, to the older style. So I want to see what they did there, because I did have my criticisms for some of the new changes. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, the vibes already, man. Put out some videos giving my theories as far as how the game would end, where the story would go. So hopefully you guys can check that out. But yeah, you already know with this game here, most anticipated. You know what I mean? We in October right now, and I'm thinking about this game constantly. You know what I mean? So yeah, I can't wait for Rebirth. I can't wait to talk about Rebirth with a lot of you guys, replaying Remake and Reunion, Crisis Core Reunion. You know what I mean? To showcase and talk about some more stuff about that game as well, man. So can't wait for that. Then last but not least, we gotta hype up the blue people, man. Far Cry in space, man, on Pandora, man. Avatar. I can't wait for that Avatar game in December. That's gonna be my main December, new title to play. I'm gonna be playing other stuff as well, but can't wait to play that, man. You know what I mean? I know, I've been burnt out on Far Cry a little bit, but I'm excited to play a Far Cry style game on Pandora. I know that sounds hypocritical, but that's the vibes. You know what I mean? So yeah, those are the spotlight games for the week, man. Let us know the games that you guys are interested in. You know what I mean? The spotlight is not to say that, we love everything gaming or love every single game. It's just to show our interest and our enthusiasm for video games. I feel like a lot of that stuff gets pushed under the rug, or it looks upon as being uncool if you're not sharing your enthusiasm about a hobby that you love. You know what I mean? Where everybody got to become this curmudgeon or, share their disdains and stuff like that. Nah, gaming is supposed to be fun.
Too much if you love a specific amount of games and all that stuff.
Yeah, gaming is supposed to be fun, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's one of the main reasons.
You're supposed to want to share your experiences with the world. That's what I want to do. I love gaming. I want to share my love for gaming. So that's what we do.
Exactamundo. Well said. But let's get some of these super chats here. Shout out to my man Henry Heck for the $5. I was about to say iPhone, but Android users. So I corrected myself there. He said, this fourth quarter of the year has Cardi B thick with games. Has been Cardi B thick with games. Have a great show, fellas, man. Listen, Cardi B, I just watched the episode of her on the Hot Ones. I don't know if you've seen that yet. Yeah, she funny as hell, man. She was definitely struggling.
Very funny and lively. She definitely a New Yorker.
Yo, she a New Yorker for real, yo. You know what I mean? Everybody talking about, I love spicy food. Yeah, get to that Max Scoville level of craziness. Yeah, it's like, yo.
It ain't happening.
One thing with me when it comes to hot food, I'm not drinking no milk. I think that's worse. For me, that's worse. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Having it in my mouth is hot as hell. Then I gotta drink this dairy product. You know what I mean? Got my stomach.
Yeah, I feel like that. Well, they say that milk is probably the best thing to drink if you eat something too spicy. I probably have a pretty high spice tolerance though. When I meet my jerk, I was gonna say, man, when I meet my jerk chicken, I like that shit spicy. And I'm a hot sauce kind of sauce, Scotch bonnet sauce. I love all that. So
yes.
My spice level is pretty high. I have a high tolerance.
Scotch bonnet is pretty high, but it's not as high as some of them hot sauces that they be giving people. Yeah. So I do work because I love spicy food. You know what I mean? And when people say this is super, super spicy, I'd be like, no, it's not. I'm good on this. At my aunt's birthday party, they had pepper shrimp. I think I posted it up on Twitter. Everybody was like, this is dangerous. It's dangerous. It's hot. Man, when I ate that, I was like, this is regular. I was good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But big shout out to my man Wolfgang Mishima with the 499 iPhone user. He said, what up, fellas? Going to listen to the whole show later when I have time. Came to support. Friday can't get here soon enough.
Right.
So big shout out to my man Wolfgang, man. We appreciate it, Wolf. And then we got my man Harlem PS Gamer with a 499 iPhone user. He says nothing in the super chat, but he said that 499 says enough because he's an iPhone user.
Exactly.
Then we got
shout out to Unikronn as well, man. WUPS Nation member for 17 months. My man Unikronn wrote a book when it comes to that membership topics this week, because it is membership topics this week, guys. So if you want to give a topic, you can in the community tab for this most recent post for the members. And remember, guys, if you want to become a member, you get cool little things like that where we do our monthly topics and giveaways and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, big facts. Yeah, I had Indian food before. Even Indian food, I didn't think it was spicy. I
love Indian food.
My tolerance of spice is very high. I can eat a lot of spicy. Wasabi. I've seen people.
Oh yeah, I love wasabi, man. Wasabi on my sushi. Wasabi on sushi, man. Listen, man. Sheesh.
I never had no issue with wasabi.
I love it.
I seen people sweat, bro. I'm like, yo,
nah.
It's damn, it's crazy. But yeah, people was dying. I'm like, I'm just like, it's regular.
Yeah, I'm good on the wasabi. I love wasabi. And Indian food, yeah, I definitely rock with Indian food, 100%.
Yes, sir. But Persona, let's get into our impressions for Modern Warfare 3. Don't want to be too long because there's a lot of news to talk about this week. But give me your overall impressions, especially from the beginning of the first weekend beta to up until now to this weekend beta. Like, has anything changed for you? Are you enjoying it? Do you hate the game? You know what I mean? The issues, the goods, the bads, the uglies.
Yeah.
Talk to the people, man.
So, yeah, man. So when it comes to the first weekend, and I put my thoughts out there on my personal channel as well, there were definitely a lot of things. I wouldn't say a lot, but there definitely were a number of things that Sledgehammer needed to fix for me personally to make it a great Call of Duty game. But I did think that with playing the first weekend beta, this game was definitely on the right track of becoming a good Call of Duty because they had a lot of the fundamentals there that, we always talk about Bari with movement and ninja and in the perk system and things like that. I think they did a lot of things right, and they responded pretty quickly to things that were kind of imbalanced when it came to the equipment like battle rage and whatnot, which was kind of harkening the experience. One of the things that these new Call of Duties seem to not get right in this one as well, spawns, gun balancing, you know, the kill streaks somewhat
Boring,
and
man.
things like that. Especially my biggest issue with this game is with this beta, at least the first weekend's beta, was the spawns. I thought the spawns were just terrible, where like people would spawn directly behind me after I'm killing somebody, or it just wasn't, or the way that they would spawn them after, if I'm running around running gunning, I'm getting penalized because somebody is spawning directly behind me after I flanked them, and they end up killing me. But I thought the playing, because we put maybe like 40 some hours last weekend into the beta. Like, we were hardcore on it last weekend, and I enjoyed it for the most part. I thought it was cool. There were things that I felt they could change, but it was still cool for the most part. This weekend, I don't
A little rough.
I don't know what the hell happened between last weekend and this weekend, where I feel like I'm playing Modern Warfare 2.0. No one's moving. I'm shooting people and they're not dying. The spawns are still off. The gun balancing, I'm getting murked from across the map with the striker, which is a sub.
Yeah.
Nobody's running around. Now, luckily I have ninja, so now I can kind of run around and catch the flank a little bit easier without people hearing me. But even if I catch the flank, I've had people straight up turn around and just still kill me, even though I'm shooting them first. And it's just the experience this weekend for me, I feel like has actually gotten a bit worse, to the point where I actually canceled my pre-order of the game. I was like, you know what? I don't want to do another year of this. I endured Modern Warfare 2. And listen, I love the franchise. A lot of people may hear this and think, oh, well, Bari and Persona are just, they're mad because, this acquisition or whatever. And I don't want to go down that path. But, that tends to be the argument that people try to use here. But that's not the case. I love Call of Duty, the franchise, and I know what a good Call of Duty is. And with these newer CODs, they just aren't meeting the expectation of what I expect from a great Call of Duty. Modern Warfare 3, I think, is on the right track of becoming a good Call of Duty. But between last weekend and this weekend, with the spawns, the cheating, there's definitely some cheaters and things like that. I'm just like, yo, man, I don't want to do another year of this. So, that's it. So for me, the experience got worse, and
the GG no read.
It's a GG right now.
Yeah, I'm in the same ballpark, man. We shared a lot of sentiments with this game. We played a lot together with this game, and yeah, it's the same ordeal. Yes, the movement is better. The guns do feel good when you shoot them, but there's an inconsistency. There's inconsistencies going on with this game, especially when it's shooting. And it's weird too. It's I don't know if it's a connection based thing or it's the lobbies that we're getting placed into, but I don't feel like it's prioritizing for good connection or close connections or something. Because it's funny, like when I'm playing with Persona or whatnot, the lobbies it don't feel as smooth and like tight knit as like if I'm playing with like my with bro Chuck. And it's no disrespect against Chuck. It's just like I can feel, and yesterday I'm playing weekend 2 with Chuck. Shout out to my man Chuck. He downloaded the beta and whatnot, and his ping was saying like 70s to the 90s, but the lobby itself was feeling better because I was actually killing people in the appropriate time. 4 bullets, 5 bullets. But when I'm playing in my own lobby or when I'm playing with like Persona, it'd be like the ping be like in the single digits, or 15 would be the most. And it's like I'm dumping a half a clip even more into somebody and they're not dying. And it's headshot markers, they're not dying. There's an inconsistency going on with the game. I don't know what I can't put my finger on it, what it is. Obviously, we can speculate what it is, but it doesn't feel right. You know what I mean? I feel like they penalize you way too much if you are doing good in the game. You know what I mean? Like it's not about playing with like people on your skill level or even better than you in skill level. We obviously want to challenge you. Obviously, you appreciate the challenge. You want that challenge.
But every match is a sweat match, though, right? Like, because listen,
it's a tournament set match.
Me and Bari are very good at Call of Duty, right? But I feel like what the game does is, the better me and Bari do, the worse the lobbies get. Meaning they start putting us in like these worse and worse lobbies with people that I know are cheating. Like, I see it. You feel me? Like, listen, I've been playing Call of Duty for a long time. And, people, if somebody dies by something, oh, he's cheating. No, I'm not talking about that, because listen, if a good kill is a good kill, if he outgunned me in that, but like, fine. But there are just things where like I'm using Ghost and Ninja and everyone knows where I am and I'm moving, I'm running, I'm not camping. And like, dude, I see the camera of them following me through the wall when I'm running, waiting for me, anticipating me.
Or what's the question we ask all the time?
Well, how he do that? Oh, is there a UAV?
Is there a UAV up?
Oh, is there a UAV?
And you're like, no, I don't see no UAV. It's
I
like,
don't see no, exactly. It's like, how does he know? Yeah, like, how does he know? Right? So it's one of those things where it's just like, yo, the more good we do, it's just the worse the lobbies get. And I'm just like, yo, I'm not trying to sweat every match, man. I just don't.
Sometimes you just want to have fun, chill, talk.
Especially if you're prioritizing that over the connection. I'm telling you, these dudes, the connection, and it's not like laggy where like I'm stuttering around the map. It's laggy in the terms of the hit detection and the consistent, and yes, the hit detection, hit registration of the kills. Because I'm telling you, I got the clips too. It's not like I'm just saying this stuff and don't have examples. I've got examples where like I'm shooting, they'll just shoot and kill me.
Drop you instantly.
I'm jumped like if somebody, because typically when somebody drop shot, jump shooting is supposed to actually outgun the drop shot because you're jumping in a way so like it messes up their aim assist and everything. And they're on the floor.
You're in a higher.
Yeah, and I have a high. They're outgunning me. I'm shooting to the side, jump shooting over, and they're outgunning me. And I'm like, bro,
that is also my issue.
Going on?
One of my biggest issue is like I don't mind drop shotting. People have been drop shotting for years. That's something that's part of COD. But I feel like, why are you like penalizing the people that like to jump shot, but you're not penalizing the people that drop shots? You know what I mean? Like jump shot hitting, bunny hopping and whatnot. They've been nerfing that. They've been adding animations. They've been adding recovery frames and all that stuff with that, where they make it substantially weaker and weaker and weaker. But the drop shotting, especially when it comes to Modern Warfare games, is always just buffed up. And my biggest issue is like during the first weekend with PlayStation gamers, people was drop shotting, but you actually saw the animation of them drop shotting. Now that you're playing with the PC dudes, It's not about just having a macro. I don't know what it is with PC. Like they just instantly drop to the floor. You don't see them. Oh, okay, I'm going crouch, then I'm going prone. It's just instantly on the floor, and it looks like it's cheating. Like on my end, it's like, damn, how the hell you just did that so quickly? You know what I mean? And every time you look at a person, it's a PC player. They have some type of setup that they do where they click a button or they click something, and it just drops them quicker. And it's cheap. It's cheap as hell. Like it's cheap as hell. But at the end of the day, like there's some fun to be had with the game, but it's just like, yo, am I going to do this another year? Definitely not. Like one thing with Sledgehammer is though, they do update, they do listen to the community. So I'm not saying that I won't repurchase the game or get the game later on, because you know what I mean. Like yeah, COD is a pastime. You know what I mean. We play COD. We like to have fun with it. We enjoy it. We do our talks and whatnot. So yeah, you know what I mean. That would definitely be missed, but. I don't feel right just outright pre-ordering and supporting the game right now, especially after playing it, because it's not consistent. The spawns is the biggest culprit in my opinion. The spawns are horrible. The spawns are horrible. They claim that
they said they fixed it this weekend. Oh yeah, you about to say it? Yeah, go ahead.
They ain't fixed nothing with no spawns. The spawns are every time, yo. Persona already know the vibes, bro. I'd be like, yo, look at the kill feed. Look, you see my name killing this person legit right after the person is killing me. I'm like, how? Why are you spawning them in this vicinity? What I always say in COD, and I always complaining from COD Sundays, all the goddamn time I tell people, all this real estate on this map, but you're spawning this person right next to me. It don't make no sense, especially in a map like Estate.
Yo, which is huge. And like,
what the biggest map in the goddamn beta?
Yesterday when we was playing, you was in the house and they kept spawning them in the house with you. Yo, this is one thing that like Call of Duty has been doing the last 3 CODs, because even Vanguard did this for me. I'm going on a tear. I'll kill first person. Second person come, I'll kill him. It'll be like 3 blind mice. I'm always getting dropped by the third person because I don't have enough ammo, and I'm reloading and I get caught reloading and I die because they keep spawning them so close to each other.
You're trying to reload. It's like, yup, you can't reload.
Yeah, and it's like I don't have a chance. And I'm just like, this game does that as well, where like I'll kill 1 person, 2 person, running around, and then the third and running and reloading. And like while in the middle of reloading, that third guy just comes out of nowhere and just drops me. I'm like, yo,
drop you.
Why are you spawning him right here? And the reason, and I understand, I think the reason why they do this is because, you know, you want to maintain that high octane level of gameplay.
Nah, they want everybody to feel good. Because even with me, there's times where I feel disgusted because somebody would just kill me and I spawn like right next to them. I'm just like, oh, revenge kill. And I'm like, damn, man, that don't feel right. Like, I miss Call of Duty, where one of the greatest things I love about Call of Duty is you learning the map and knowing how to control the map. Map control is kapoots now. There's no map control when it comes to Call of Duty now, because the spawns are so fluctuated that you can't get a grasp as far as like, okay, the enemy, my team is here, the enemy should spawn here. The logic is off. It's like, no, it doesn't matter where your team is at. They will spawn that motherfucker right next to you. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, yo, that is not Call of Duty to me. So I don't know what they're doing.
I feel like last weekend more people were running around, and like this weekend, no running around, no movement.
Yeah,
it's just so different, man. I'm
bro. And the last little point before we close out, the spawns are so bad. It kills modes like Domination. Domination used to be a very, very popular mode. People don't even like Domination now because Domination is not what it is no more. You controlling a flag is you controlling the vicinity of the map. The logic is so off. You can have flag A and flag B controlled. You know what I mean? Your team is on A, you know, holding it down, pull up to B to hold it down. They will spawn them right there in A. It doesn't make any sense. And I get that. There's times where spawns flip. Like if you push up enough, the spawn will flip. You know what I mean? The whole point of Domination, like even if an enemy team is controlling 2 points of the map, it's your diligence, it's your duty to like, oh, let me figure out how to push them up and get this spawn to flip or control this middle spawn. that logic is just gone now with how they set up these COD games and how the spawns are. It's not good. You know what I mean? And it pisses me off every time, bro. Because Call of Duty is a great game, man. It's such a good game, but the last couple of years is just like I can't. It's frustrating, man. I'm in a tournament match every goddamn game. You know what I mean? I boot up a new Call of Duty game. It's telling me updating, loading your player stats. What player stats? This is the first time I'm playing the game. How you uploading the player stats? You know what I mean? It's just craziness, man. But I wish nothing but the best for them. I know Call of Duty is still gonna do great, but I just wish certain components would just change and make it give you that old school feeling with a new coat of paint. You never get a new coat of paint in this shit. That's one of the biggest disappointments for me is that you have a new Call of Duty game and not one single new map launching with the game. I'm not knocking the maps because the maps are good from the Modern Warfare 2, but to not have one map launched with the game. But guess what? Guess what new map they have launching with the game? In Warzone. You know what I'm saying?
Ground War.
And Ground War as well.
And I'm like, why can't you give us at least one or two new maps for the core 6v6? It's just like
you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna chop off a portion of a Ground War or Warzone map and be like, hey, new map.
I wouldn't be surprised if they did that actually.
And then it's not gonna flow well, just like the Vondel map or whatever they call Vondel in Modern Warfare 2. That was a part of Warzone. They slapped the joint in. It's like, hey, 6v6 new map, and it don't flow well. But that's our COD impressions, man. If you guys enjoy it, hey, I respect it. But we always gonna be honest about COD. And this doesn't mean that we're not gonna play the game, we're not gonna buy the game or whatnot. It's just we giving our opinions. I hate when I'm trying to give like constructive criticism and then I have some dumbass person come up like, you're gonna buy the game though. Shut. What? Let's move on. Let's move on to the news, man. Persona, you ready to talk about some PlayStation news, man?
Yeah, I am. You was about to go speak from the heart mode for a second.
I was about to go old school for a second, man. I was about to go old school, man. But let's get into the news, guys. Let me check if there's anything new here. We appreciate the subscriptions, guys. Once again, we put the podcast to subscriber mode just so we can avoid spoilers when it comes to Spider-Man. And we had a little caveat here. You got to be subscribed for more than 2 weeks because we know how trolls get down. They'll subscribe. Oh, subscriber mode. Let me subscribe. Let me drop this spoiler in there. Nope. You won't be able to comment. And it's no disrespect, but it's just to protect everybody here that tune into the show and ourselves as well to avoid all these spoilers that's going around when it comes to Spider-Man 2.
Let me get these super chats real quick. Shout out to Unikronn. He says, all I have to say is hello and game on, people. Yeah, shout out to Unikronn for the super chat. And then shout out to TZ, 5 months as a member of the WUPS Nation. He says, WUPS boys, what up? Yo, Bari, I need those food spots when I pull up to New York next week.
Yeah, I definitely gave you some suggestions of food spot, man. Like one of my favorite spots, like if you're going to have like a whole bunch of friends and stuff there, go to Carmine's.
Food spots. Ain't no good food spots.
No, this is in the city.
Oh yeah, Carmine's, that Italian
Carmine's.
Joint? Oh my god, yo,
Carmine's is like if I'm with a group of people
too.
That is my spot to go to because you might pay a little bit. You know what I mean?
But the portions are good though.
The portions, you're gonna have food coming back with you, man. And that garlic cheesy bread,
fire. Fire. Yeah, Carmine's is a really good spot. You're gonna pay a little bit, but it's worth it.
Yeah, you're gonna pay a little bit.
Carmine's a good spot. It's a good spot.
But people gonna be like, oh, let me try this, let me try that, and then that plate come. You want to try some spaghetti and meatball? That plate come. It's a family portion.
When you sit down at the table, if you order like bread, like garlic bread, bro, they're gonna bring you like 10 pieces of garlic bread.
Yeah, bro. And it don't stop. They'll bring you more. They'll bring you more. Oh yeah, I done. I love and Carmine's. They stuffed salmon.
Fire.
Bro, stop playing with me, dog.
The chicken parmesan is really good too.
Yo, the chicken parm. Stop playing with me, man.
Yeah, that chicken.
Yeah, you know what I mean,
if you do go there, get that chicken parm. It's a big piece of chicken, and it's the portions is like you're not gonna eat that whole thing.
No, you're not. You're
Pasta,
not.
everything is so good, man.
Yeah, you're not. Yeah,
Yo, and then shout out to Chuck with the super chat. He said, "Shout out to the bros, Cowboys in the building, yes sir." Shout out to Chuck, man. Good vibes yesterday, man. Playing.
Yo, La Cabana. I've been to La Cabana. That's a good joint. That's a good joint. Yeah, that place is always popping. That's a good joint right there. But yeah, let's get into the news, man. Persona, man, because PlayStation dropped a lot of news this week, man. Also, big shout out to my man Gaming Forte in the building with a $4.99 iPhone user. He said, shout out to the WUPS Nation, the only PlayStation podcast that talk only PlayStation. I appreciate it. Continued success and growth to you both and the podcast. We appreciate it. We appreciate it, Forte, man. Shout out to Forte and Slow Mo doing a DPS podcast, man. Great individuals, great guys, man. And I would love to see their podcast grow and show support as well, man, to DPS, man. So shout out to those guys. Yo, Mooch said you're making us hungry. Yo, Mooch, man. Mooch, you probably been to Carmine. Mooch, you in New York. If you've been to the city, I guarantee you, don't go in there with a tight shirt. You know what I mean? Don't go in there with no fitted shirt, because, yo, you're going to be going out. You go like, bruh. Carmine's is that place. Like, normally I would go there like with coworkers, or it's like if I have like a lot of friends, and then I'm like, all right, we going to Carmine's. They know the vibes already. We going to Carmine's. We're going to eat there. You know what I mean? Because it's a family style place. But let's get into the news. We got some we got the October game catalog collection here for the PlayStation Premium and Extra tiers for PlayStation Plus. And we've seen some familiar games here, man. Some familiar games coming out here on the PlayStation Plus side of things, where we got Gotham Knights, coming into PlayStation Plus, a game that, we enjoyed. I felt like the expansion or DLC was weak, but the overall base game was pretty good. You know what I mean? I see a resurgence for this game popping up due to all the services that is dropping into. But I always like Gotham Knights, and I'm a Robin player. I think Robin is the best character in the game. Late game wise, that man does some damage. But every character is viable in this game, to be honest with you. That's just me just being biased, because Tim Drake is my favorite Robin. But yeah, Gotham Knights is a pretty good game. Hopefully, the performance is fixed by now. But y'all, most likely y'all gonna play the game now. Y'all let us know if they fix the performance. You know what I mean? We already done platinum the game. We already been moved on. Then Disco Elysium, the final cut. This is a pretty good game right here, man. Great RPG game. A lot of narrative choices to be had in this game right here. Disco Elysium. Then the Dark House, the House of Ashes. This is the Supermassive series. They're now on the PlayStation Plus subscription. I always thought this was on there already, or maybe it left and now it's coming back. Then we have Alien Isolation for the PlayStation 4. I never played this game. I heard great things about it. That it's a very scary. The alien AI is very smart, but I never actually played Alien Isolation. But you see the theme that's going on when it comes to the games catalog games. Then we have Dead Island, the definitive edition for the PlayStation 4, making its arrival here. Outlast 2. I'm good for the PlayStation 4. Yo, you remember when we streamed Outlast, the first one? I packed that junk up live stream. I was like, no. We was all in the party chat. We was doing our council thing. And I said, nope. You are. I remember asking Michio, was like, Timbo, I was like, yo, where's the weapon? They was like, yo,
camera is your weapon.
You got a camcorder. I said, nope. End stream. You got to be kidding me. There was a big dude chasing me. I'm in the locker. I'm like, no, I'm good on that. So if you guys are interested in Outlast 2, go ahead, man. And Elite Dangerous for the PlayStation 4. Far Changing Tides for the PlayStation 5 and 4. Gungrave Gore. Gungrave is a big popular anime, man. Coming to PlayStation Plus. Eldest Souls. I think this is the boss rush game, right? From PlayStation 5 and 4. Then we got Roki.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
For the PlayStation 5 and 4. And then we get into the classic games. Tekken 6 Very, very surprised. You know, they re-releasing and putting Tekken 6 in a service. You know what I mean? Because Tekken 6 is a PS3 game, right? Yeah, it is PS3.
I think Tekken 6 was PS3. Yeah.
It's a PS3 game,
Yeah,
and they have a PS4 and PS5 version of the game. Let me see. Oh, this is the PlayStation. This is the PSP version. The experience of Tekken 6 was the original release on the PSP version enhanced. So that's why they have it on here. Then we have Soul Calibur Broken Destiny for the PlayStation 5 and 4, and this is another PSP version of the game. And then we have Ape Escape Academy, which is another PSP version of this game. And then we have IQ Final, and this was a PS1 version of this game. So these are the classic games. I'm pretty good with the classic games this week. But your Persona. Let's get into an overall score for the game's catalog, and then the overall score for October games, because we were very down on October games. I think I gave it a D- or something. I think you probably gave it like a C or something, or an F. I don't remember. But
PS Plus games.
Yeah, for the base essential. So give me your score for the game's catalog for October, and then the overall month for October.
So I think for the catalog itself, I do think it's pretty interesting list here. You know, I think it's some pretty cool games here, like, you know, Gotham Knights, even though, you know, it's only 30 frames, and I do think the combat was pretty cool and pretty fun. Disco Elysium, I haven't played that yet, but I heard good things about that. Very Halloween focused. Gungrave was a game I was gonna buy, but I ended up passing on it. It looks interesting. It looks cool though. I give this a B-.
B-?
Yeah, that's on brand.
I'm around a B+ because I do like the theme. Where I do like when they do that stuff, you know what I mean? To give a nice theme. Halloween, you got a whole bunch of like scary games to play if you want to do a live stream or whatnot. I think that's dope. But the games being offered here, some of them personally I never played, but you know, I always seen like good impressions or reviews from people in the community just overall for the games. Dead Island is a game I did enjoy when it first came out. The definitive edition I didn't touch yet, so that might be something I benefit from. Disco Elysium is a game I already had. This game was pretty cool. I like the choices that you give, but yeah, I like the theme, man. So I'm gonna give it a B+. Plus, I like the classic games this week.
Yeah, classic games I think are pretty good actually.
Yeah, Tekken 6, Soul Calibur. I played Soul Calibur back in the day, but I never owned a Soul Calibur game until 6. So seeing like a game like Broken Destiny, I didn't play that on PSP. Seeing it on there, I'm like, oh, that's cool. You know what I mean? I definitely give it a go, to give it a try. So yeah, I give this a B+, man. But now overall
for the whole month,
October.
I think I'll bring this up to like a C+.
I gave it a D-. So giving it a B+, I bring that around a C for October.
Yeah, it's a C overall for me. A C+ overall. I think.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty all right.
So yeah. Overall, PlayStation, I think you're doing a good job with the games catalog. You know what I mean? I like the classic games. You're also, we're going to talk about other things that you're implementing within the service as well. Where I already thought that the benefit of owning PlayStation Plus was great, because you do get a lot of great deals, great games in there. And premium, I think, is a great value, and more value is being added here. And I just like the overall theme. I mean, all we need now is the candy corns, PlayStation, and they'll be good.
No facts.
You know what I mean? So let's move it on. Where we got to talk about this feature over here, Persona, man. Because you wasn't liking this one too much, man. You was like, yeah, it's a skip. It's a skip. But they reintroduced their cloud streaming, where they're saying that this will be launching this month. So PlayStation 5 Cloud Streaming launches this month for PlayStation Plus Premium members. And I got a little excited, man, because I see the games, you know what I mean, in a little film reel here, where you got Ratchet and Clank, you got the greatest game of all time, you know what I mean, especially this past generation. Final Fantasy VII Remake, Uncharted, Legacy of Thieves. What is it? Is this Warframe? Oh yeah, Lost Legacy, my bad.
Oh, it's probably Legacy of Thieves. Now that I'm thinking about it. Never mind, you got it right.
Is this Warframe right here?
No, that's Destiny. That's Sabathon.
Oh, that's Destiny? Okay. Yeah. Oh, so Destiny in there. Horizon, this is Forbidden West. Yep. Ghost of Tsushima. All being streamed here, man. So they say in there, you can access, you know, PlayStation 5 titles through the PS Plus Premium and streaming. And they gave like a description here. So let me read the first paragraph, then we go into like, you know, all the specs and all the stuff that you get from PlayStation Plus streaming. So since launching the all-new PlayStation Plus more than a year ago, we have seen such high engagement from our fans on our offerings. From the quality titles offered in the game catalog like Horizon Forbidden West and Sea of Stars to new trophy features we've added to classic games like Legend of Dragoon and Siphon Filter. Today, we have more details to share about PlayStation 5 Cloud Streaming for PlayStation Plus Premium members. Starting this month, we will begin launching Cloud Streaming access for supported PlayStation 5 digital titles within the PlayStation Plus game catalog and game trials, as well as supported titles in our PlayStation 5 game library that PlayStation Plus Premium members own. So not only can you stream some of the games from the games catalog, which I think is smart, because some of these games I really don't want to download. I want to try them out, see what it is, then keep it moving. Like I've been telling people from the beginning with this stuff. And the game trials kind of make sense as well, because you're downloading pretty much the entire game, but you're getting like access to a certain portion of the game or the beginning of the game. So you have all that stuff, you know, clogging up your storage, but you don't have full access to the whole game. But now with the streaming, you can just stream the portion that you could play, and then your own PlayStation 5 game catalog games. Then Persona, they hit us here. The select PlayStation 5 games will be available for streaming. We're planning to have hundreds of PlayStation 5 titles support this new benefit. This includes the top PlayStation 5 hits from PlayStation Plus catalog, such as Marvel Spider-Man, Miles Morales, Horizon Forbidden West, Ghost of Tsushima, Mortal Kombat 11, Saints Row 4. Games trials, they got Hogwarts Legacy, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, and Callisto Protocol. Additionally, PlayStation 5 digital titles PlayStation Plus Premium members own will be available for streaming, such as Resident Evil 4, Dead Island 2, Genshin Impact, Fall Guys, and Fortnite. But not only that, Persona, then I shut up. I really want to hear your thoughts. They gave the resolution. So we're going to see the quality of the streams that we have here in the PlayStation Plus. So we have up to 4K resolution, 1440p, 1080p, 720p, all at 60 frames per second. Now, before it was just 1080p. I think they upped it before to some games of 1440p, but it was 1080p, 60 frames per second. Now they have a 4K option here, and they have a few new options here when it comes to the PlayStation Plus. So this is the new, when you press the PS button or, you know, the option button, you can close the game, you could troubleshoot, import your save data from PS4, return to the game kind of thing. So yeah, give me your thoughts overall, Persona. So just to read out here, high quality resolution, including 4K, 1440p, 1080p, 720p at 60 frames per second, that supports SDR and HDR. Enhanced audio was supported all PlayStation 5 audio capabilities, including 5.1 and 7.1, as well as Tempest 3D audio tech.
Wow.
You can capture screenshots, record up to 3 minutes of video as well, save it to your media gallery. All of that stuff is going to be enabled. So they're targeting here October 30th for North America, in Europe October 23rd, and in Japan the 17th. Persona, talk to me.
I'm not gonna lie, man. PlayStation is going all out when it comes to this cloud streaming. This is I think this is really big news. Um, the fact that you'll be able to stream at 4K 60 frames per second. Now, obviously,
HDR.
HDR. And obviously, you're gonna have to have a pretty decent connection for that to happen. But the fact that they're giving those types of options when it comes to cloud streaming, I think is going to be a really big thing. And I think that's going to be a big sell for those who may want to get into this. For me personally, I think this is very impressive. I really, really do. I really do. I'm not trying to take from that or anything like that. I just think for me personally, I would rather play my games natively rather than through the cloud like that. Not saying I won't try this out because I definitely will just to see what that quality is. And I've tried game streaming on PlayStation in the past, and it's been pretty solid. I don't know. I'm just native is just more. I feel more comfortable
Oh
playing.
yeah,
games
I
natively.
think everybody would agree with you on that. Like even me, like I've been trying out PS Plus or PS Now from day one. And yeah, obviously native is always gonna be better. But I always thought when I saw this news that there's a benefit here of having it, especially when it came to like the PlayStation Plus games. Like yeah, sometimes you want to try the games, you want to play it, and you know what I mean. But you don't want to download that whole joint. You know what I mean? It's just like, all right, let me download this, let me play this. Oh, I don't really like it. Let me delete it.
I think this will. Oh, my fault.
Yeah, but I'm saying like now. You can let's try the game. It's not on your console. If you like it or not, if you really like it, you just download it. You get the native experience, but you can just try it without using up any of your storage. I think that's I think that's a benefit. And not only can you try it without using any of your storage, but you're trying it at pretty high quality. SDR, HDR, you're supporting all the 3D audio features there. You got capture capabilities, screenshots, and recording video. To me, it's a win-win.
Like, I wonder if
the last thing, and then I shut up, Persona. Like when it came to Google Stadia, the problem with Google Stadia, because Google Stadia, I felt like the connection and everything with that was great. But the problem was their whole philosophy, their whole business plan was surrounded around just streaming. This is just an add-on.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But all right, you could go.
I wonder if this is also gonna if we're gonna see PlayStation push back into putting the cloud platform onto more places like TVs and all that stuff like they had originally did, but they pulled that back.
Yeah.
I wonder if we're gonna see that as well, because I do think having something like this, I feel like them limiting this to PlayStation. I don't think PlayStation's gonna do that, especially when we're looking at their push with their games with going to PC and other places. I could see them also relaunching their cloud platform into like TVs and other markets to get more eyes on those games and stuff like that as well. So,
I think that's what the one back. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think with the technology and how they're setting things up right now, I think this is this is a very proper launch for cloud, because you've got the quality and you've got the games, and you've kind of covered your bases when it comes to kind of having some of those core PlayStation 5 features available to people through the cloud, like capturing, gameplay and stuff like that. I think that's pretty interesting. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays up in the future. But I think as of right now, PlayStation's on the right track when it comes to their cloud initiative.
So you asked a great question, Persona, because that question kind of led up to people wondering, why doesn't this whole PS5 streaming is supported with the PlayStation Portal? And the PlayStation Portal, I think it will be dope for them to support it, but it will also be a little bit redundant, because the PlayStation Portal, you're doing this because it's a remote player. It's remote play. It's not the street.
It's not streaming. It's remote.
Remote play is streaming.
But it's remote play. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I mean? And it does support, all of these stuff as well. When it comes to the audio stuff and the screen captures, the DualSense features, it's supporting that as well. The difference is that with the PlayStation Portal, it's like you have to have, because it's reading everything the PlayStation 5 is doing, so you got to have the PlayStation 5 on. But like with a portal, it's not like you're just streaming from PlayStation servers to the PlayStation portal. That's what you're doing with a PlayStation 5. So I think they should add it. They should enable it. But it's like the two. It's the same shit. You know, it's the same service that you're offering.
Well, I feel like. So this is my thing with the portal, right? I think the reason why they decided to go with what they went with 1080p screen and all this other stuff is because this is a new entry in the market, and I don't think they wanted to go into it with this type of product with such a high price and deter people from at least trying it out. And I think if this product does good enough and satisfies their internal metrics, we could potentially get a second portal that has a 4K screen or OLED or whatever the case may be, or something that's at least 1440p and can do some type of upscaling capabilities when doing streaming, so that, you know, and have a higher price, like a more premium device. I think the portal's a test run. Testing the market. Let's see, you know, what that interest looks like for cloud streaming with a dedicated device under PlayStation. And then we go from there.
I can see people like hacking that thing, and they probably added like PlayStation 5 streaming to it. I don't know, but it kind of works the same way. That was what I'm pretty much saying, remote play. But yeah, I agree with you on that. The portal is definitely like a testing. I just wish they tested it more so the full-fledged product of a handheld, you know, but we'll see.
I agree.
We'll see. So you like movies?
Absolutely.
Do you like Sony picture movies?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of some. Probably, yeah.
Do you
What's
like
a Sony picture movie?
Do you like Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse?
Absolutely.
Do you like The Equalizer?
You know, I've never seen The Equalizer.
You never seen The Equalizer? Do you like Bad Boys? Do you like Spider-Man?
Yes, I do. 100%.
Do you like 21 Jump Street?
Yeah, that movie was okay.
Do you like Jumanji?
Which one? The original?
No, The Next Level.
Oh, no. I'm good. No, I'm good. That Dwayne The Rock Johnson shit, I'm good. You can keep that.
Do you like Uncharted?
I didn't see it, actually.
You didn't see Uncharted?
No.
Yo, pat this man up. Yo, I'm actually surprised you ain't watched Uncharted, bro. What's your reason?
Tom Holland is Nathan Drake. That turned me off, man. I'm like, yo, I'm good. I'm gonna watch it eventually, but Tom Holland as Nathan Drake turned me off from like wanting to even see the movie. I was like, I'm not trying to see this, man. I know. I'm gonna watch it.
What Persona?
Yeah.
You can now watch it through your PlayStation Plus access, because Bravia Core, which they called it that before, now called Sony Pictures Core, is launching on PlayStation 5 and 4, exclusive benefits to PlayStation, Sony films for PlayStation Plus members. So Gran Turismo is currently out in theaters. They said that you can buy that, whatnot, but you would have early access window to Sony Pictures Core. I don't know. There's certain movies that you got to buy. There's certain ones that you get through PlayStation Plus or whatnot for free. But you can download this app now on the PlayStation 5 and 4 and have access to all these movies, that you missed through your PlayStation 5 Persona.
Isn't it supposed to be like 100 movies that you get within your premium that you can watch for free or something like that?
So I'm gonna scroll down here. Yep. If you're a PlayStation Plus Premium Deluxe member, you'll get access to a curated catalog of 100 movies through PlayStation Pictures Core app to stream on demand from PlayStation Pictures library as a part of your membership. The catalog, which will be ad-free and update periodically, features movies such as Looper, which is I like that movie, Kingsglaive, I like that movie as well, Elysium, Resident Evil Damnation, and there will also be additional benefits for all PlayStation Plus members. So stay tuned for more details.
Is Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse a part of that?
I'll be honest with you. I didn't download it because I don't like to have media on my gaming consoles. But, you know, somebody can let us know. I see it right here in the app. This is the actual app right here. See Spider-Man, but I don't know if that's part of the 1 in 100 movies. I think if it was, they would have listed that there because that's
they probably would have. That's a big movie.
Popular.
They're probably gonna want you to pay for that, which I don't mind. You know, I was gonna buy it anyway, but yeah, I think I wonder if this plays into the whole price increase. You know, where this is something that they're kind of like, you know, adding on and saying, oh yeah, we increased the price, but you know, this is what you're getting with that price increase or whatever.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, I definitely think this is playing into that as well. Is this suffice? Only time will tell. You know, especially with how frequently they rotate the movies out and the quality of the movies and things like that. For me personally, I love movies. I love watching movies. I'm gonna check this. I haven't checked this out yet, but I will check this out this weekend to kind of see what's up. But it's something extra. It's an extra. It's something added on to what you're already getting with everything else. I can't really be mad at this. I think this is an interesting move. And, you know, let's see how it plays out with trying to get more people into PlayStation subscription service in general.
Interesting.
Really, truly, I need to see, like, the reason why I'm also, I need to see what them 100 movies is, right? Because, like, yo, if it's like if it's a lot of dog shit, I for me, I'll be like, yo, you could have kept this. You feel me? Like, I'm good.
Yeah, like I said, when it comes to gaming consoles, I don't like to put like media stuff on there anymore. The whole PlayStation 4, I didn't do that. The PlayStation 3, obviously, I did that. But PlayStation 4 and now 5, I don't do it. But I do have a Sony TV, so you know, I mean, I probably log in, do that. I haven't used this Bravia Core app. Or Sony Picture Core app. I haven't used it, but we'll see. I definitely test it out and see. But majority of these movies I own. Like every movie right here, I already bought this. Every movie on here. That's why like streaming services is cool. Like they're just convenient, but if there's a movie that I like and love, you know what I mean, or I'm really, really interested to see, I'll buy it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's a cool added benefit. I don't think this should be warranted in a price increase for PlayStation Plus because that's more of a gaming thing. But you know, what I mean, it's cool to have like these additional things here. But
well, I think they're trying to.
I will hope the price increases for games, not more so movies. But we'll see. I don't know.
I hear you on that. I think this is them trying to diversify PlayStation Plus and make it an all-in-one type of subscription model. Where yes, the gaming is the core of it, but here are some other added benefits, especially if they're going to be increasing the price and things like that. I think they have to diversify a little bit to add more value to people who don't necessarily subscribe to PlayStation Plus and things like that. And maybe this is one of those things that'll do it. Only time will tell.
Yeah, I see that as well. And I think they should branch out. They should do their thing, but I want to see more games. If they add like Crunchyroll subscription now, you know what I mean, I'll easily cancel my Crunchyroll and I'll just have that benefit with PlayStation Plus. You know what I mean? I think that would be dope. But I think that will grow PlayStation Plus too. Like Crunchyroll, listen, man, people want to see their anime. You know what I mean? Crunchyroll, they do they simulcast very well. And now that, you know, Funimation is merged into it. All the Funimation and simulcast stuff is there. So
yep.
But Persona, let's get into it. Let's talk about it. Matter of fact, we have like the PlayStation Stars stuff. I do enjoy PlayStation Stars, and I like the fact that they are, you know, putting out their campaigns. So let's highlight it. Not going to go in depth as far as what it entails for everything, but if you guys are looking for like some digital collectibles or, you know, some low points, like 50 points towards your PlayStation rewards or whatnot, this could probably help you guys out here. You know what I mean? So they have a Genshin Impact, you know, digital collectible thing here. This is when you just boot up Genshin Impact, you play the game, and you automatically get this nice little thing here. It looks like a seahorse, a seal, and a crab or whatnot. Then they have an Alan Wake, the Darkness is Coming thing here. So I guess when you boot up Alan Wake, get ready to confront your deepest fear head on, because the highly anticipated Alan Wake 2 is finally here. Play the game and earn the Angel Lamp digital collectible. Looks pretty cool. Then they have the PlayStation Plus thing. I think they need to have these updates ready to go like before the month, because sometimes I feel like the PlayStation Plus, the PlayStation games to buy, the update is too late. You know what I mean? Where you probably already bought the game and then you don't get no reward from buying the game. You got to wait until the update is here, or the campaign is there to buy the game to get the reward. But yeah, you play these games and you get some nice little points. Normally it's like the 50 points that you get in October. And they have, this is a Monster Hunter Rise one here. This is pretty dope. The Hard Game Club tackles the most difficult games on PlayStation. This month, your challenge is to conquer the Monster Hunter Rise by earning the Temptatious Triumphant Scroll Trophy. Achieve this feat, and the exclusive Hard Game Club Balloon digital collectible is yours. Oh, that's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. And then you have here the VR campaigns: Hell Sweeper VR, Damion, Crossfire, Sierra Squad, and what the bet? And then Elden Ring Hard Club. What you gotta do? Defeat Godric? What? Man, I'll do that in an instant. Man. So you get this nice little digital collectible here. How you feeling about this month digital collectibles? Would you like a more like a Halloween theme kind of thing? Or I mean, they do have that in the campaign, so I'm not even knocking it.
Alan Wake. I think Alan Wake is the Halloween themed thing, right? One thing I do like is that PlayStation is now being more vocal with PlayStation Stars and giving their like a roadmap of like what you can expect that coming month or within the month and whatnot. I think it's pretty cool. I still think PlayStation Stars itself needs a bit more tweaking, especially with the points that you're getting. Go and add them trophies.
Yes.
Add the trophies, and I think it'll be a top 10, a top tier service.
Add the rarity, not just getting the trophy, but put it because you can abuse it with the easy games. Yes. But adding the rarity in there, like a gold rarity or a platinum rarity type thing, should earn you like 50 points towards start. I think that will that will encourage people more to try some of these games out, especially the ones that you have there in the campaign. I agree with you 100% on that.
Yeah, but I think these campaigns are cool. And I think it's interesting with a lot of them. So yeah, and it brings spotlight to the other games that people might not normally look at or play and whatnot. So I'm with that.
Yep. Big shout out to my man Henzu Hattori with 4 months of being a WUPS Nation member. He says, shout out to the What's Up PlayStation podcast boys in the chat. Can't wait for this weekend. Spider-Man. It's Spider-Man 2, baby. And then we got my man Viper Reef's Corner. My man, the timestamp guy. Shout out to my man Viper Reef's Corner, man. Always showing support for What's Up PlayStation podcast and taking his time and dedication to do the timestamps for What's Up PlayStation podcast. He hits us with the $9.99 iPhone user out here. He said PlayStation Star rewards are not for people who like to play day one. It's for second guessers who are on the fence. They already got us pre-order people in their back pocket. That is a good point, because that's mainly what I'm saying. Like, if you buy the games day one, if you buy the games outright, you don't get the benefits of like PlayStation Stars, because they add the campaigns a little bit too late. You know what I mean? Like, they be like, oh, buy October games like Alan Wake, and if you already pre-ordered Alan Wake, you're not getting any of those. Nothing. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yo, shout out to my man 108 Dragon the building. Yo, 108, what's good, man? Appreciate you coming through. You know what I mean? Showing the podcast some support out here in the building. Gonna get you, Bari. Let's go to PlayStation Nation. We out here, man. We just waiting for this Spider-Man, to be honest with me. We in the Spider-Man waiting room. You know what I mean? But Persona.
Yo.
You know me. And I know you. You know me more than I know you. And I know you more than you know me. And when I know that this news came upon us, I know. Shout out to my man No Cap Podcast for the 6 months of being a WUPS Nation member. He said, yeah. Shout out to my man Sick. Yo, if you don't know, Sick Human TV is the guy that do our intro. So What's Up PlayStation Podcast. You can definitely support my man Sick in the links in the description on the Apple iTunes stuff, where all his music and the actual song for What's Up PlayStation Podcast, What's Up, is on iTunes. But Persona, back to you. I ain't forget about you. I back to you. Yeah, you. Back to you. Because I know when this news came upon you, not me, but you. I know you was tempted. I know you was tempted because you is a hardware buying mug. Okay? You see a new shiny PlayStation, that boy was like, oh. I got to have it. Persona, PlayStation just dropped a bombshell of a news of the highly rumored, highly 3D printed PlayStation 5 Slim, where they have the physical version and a digital version of the PlayStation 5 Slim. Before we get into all the stats and bonuses and the nuances and nitty gritties and whatnot, I just want to get your initial impression when you saw this news just hit you with that notification on X or on Twitter.
So when I first seen it, I was just like, wow, like, yo, PlayStation really is just a random tweet, huh? On a random day. Like, no setup, nothing, just straight up tweet. That's it. I was like, wow, that's okay, you got it. When I seen the console, the first thing I saw, especially with that disc version got a BBL. That's a BBL back there.
Yeah, that thing a little thick, boy.
That thing back there, that thing come out. It's like, that's an arch. You understand? When you look at the original PS5, the disc version, and look at this one, that's a BBL.
You got to play that. My lovely lady lumps.
Definitely got that BBL. For me, it definitely looks smaller. Like, you can tell just by looking at the pictures, it's definitely a smaller console, 100%. That digital, I'm not gonna lie, that sleekness, beautiful. Sexy. I don't understand the line through the console like that.
We can explain that. You want me to explain that, or you just want to keep giving an impression? Matter of fact, we'll scroll down. Go ahead.
Yeah, and when it comes to, actually, no, I'm lying. I do understand it because it's switching out the disc. I get it. My fault. I'm stupid.
Or switching out, or can add it.
Or add. So add or remove. For me though, I actually, and I mean this, Bari, I wasn't tempted to buy this.
Really?
No.
Like, really?
Really. I wasn't tempted to buy this because I already have 2 PlayStation 5s. I have my digital and I have a disc version already.
You're right.
Not only that, but I'm more so looking forward to the Pro. That's where I'm gonna be clamoring to grab. That is the Pro, 100%. This, I'm good, but I think it looks cool. And them having the removable disk drive, again, this was something that I was talking about earlier this week. We're moving into that all digital future, and I think this is like that the beginning stages of them kind of. Well, the PS5 digital in general was the beginning stages, but this whole choice to have a disk drive or not, we're getting out of that digital market pretty soon.
I like the announcement.
I mean, physical. Sorry.
I like the announcement when it came to the console. I mean, obviously it was a surprise. I think they could have announced this much earlier, to be honest with you. But it left me with a lot of questions as well, right? When I did my video, I was talking about things like in this article here. We're gonna go back to this the specs and all the stuff that you can take out and the pricing and all that stuff. We're gonna go back to that. Don't worry, guys. And the soul separately, we're gonna go back to it. But they specifically spoke about like the covers and plates, but it didn't really show it. But it was talking about that they recently announced, right? So they're saying that a variety of console covers for the new model will be available early 2024. So they're saying it, but they didn't show it. I kind of wanted them to show it there with the article. You know what I mean? So my questions happen here. What I asked myself, I was like, okay, so if I buy the physical version of this, right, and I don't want to use the disc tray for some strange reason, like, what would I use to cover it? Do I have to use that little BBL without the disc there? You know what I mean? Like, is it gonna have like the digital thing covering here? It's stupid questions. I asked myself that.
I think so. I think especially when you're looking at like the covers and stuff like that. Excuse me, the way you can take out the disk drive and stuff like that. I assume that if you buy digital covers, you'll just be able to put it on that disc PS5 because you could just remove the disc tray and have
but
that if you have all digital.
There you go. You're going down my point. Like me personally, I feel it doesn't make any sense to buy the physical version. I know people going to say it don't make no sense. It makes sense price wise. So like I said, we're going to come back here price wise, but functionality wise, it makes sense buying the digital one because I'm pretty sure if you buy the hard drive, it's going to come with that shell to cover it. But let's get into it. I know I'm rambling. I'm probably not making a lot of sense to a lot of people, but these things that popped in my head. But overall, I do like the design of the console. I think the PlayStation 5 is a beautiful console. I like the slim look of the slim though. I mean the digital version. I do like the tapered edges that they do here now. Originally, the PlayStation 5, it had the little sharp edges at the top. Now it's more tapered off. Now it's more a little smooth, and they got this little crease thing here going, which it brings like a new futuristic look. I remember when I saw the 3D printed stuff, the rumors and all that stuff that was leaking out. I was like, it don't look good, but now seeing it personally, it looks good. I like it. I like the look of it. You know what I mean? I think it looks dope.
Yeah, I still think like, and this is just me in general. I still think that this version of these the consoles just look ugly to me.
Yeah,
having that BBL jutting out like that just doesn't make the console look very symmetrical or appealing to look at. For me personally, I much rather prefer the all digital console with no disc, and I just think it's a very sleek, clean look, and it just looks nice sitting on your entertainment center.
Yeah, it does. It stands out really, really well. So this is what we're going to talk about, Persona. So the Ultra Blu-ray drive that you can buy separately if you buy the digital version, it can be sold separately for $80. Do you think that's a fair price for a Blu-ray drive, or you think that's a little too cheap, or you think that's pretty good?
I mean, it would make more sense just to buy the PS5 this version to be safe, because you end up saving more money that way. Because if you buy a digital and then go out and buy a disc later, you're spending like $530.
Okay, yeah, that's going to lean towards my other point, like you're saying right here. So the pricing.
Yeah, I think the pricing. I can't really be mad at the pricing because it's a sold separately thing with that. Like, buy it or don't. If you want that, then just if you plan to be physical at some point, it would make more sense to buy just the physical version of the slim console.
Yeah, the pricing, it's going to be controversial. I don't agree with the pricing on any of them because I feel like when you
talking about the pricing of the console, or you talking about the disc? Because if we're talking pricing of the console,
the pricing for the disc drive, I think is cool. $80, that's nothing. That's that's what I'm talking about. But if we're talking about the pricing of the consoles, I don't agree with that either. But go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Yeah,
I just wanted to make that clear.
Yeah, because you brought up the whole digital thing, and if you bought digital, you're gonna be paying way more than you just bought the physical one outright.
Yep.
And that is a good point, because the digital version of the console is $450. So you got a nice little price increase for the console. normally when I see a second iteration of a console or a slim or whatnot, it is normally cheaper than the original cost 3 years before, or 3 years after, the console release.
Yep.
I know that, they saying that, inflation and all that stuff is going crazy, and now they added a 1 terabyte drive to both of the PlayStation 5s now. But I just don't get how you have a newer, more cost effective console. 'Cause that's what the Slims pretty much are originally, but it's still more money than the original thing. And then with a digital version, I feel like if you buy it, you're getting punished more for it, because not only the disc drive, it makes sense. All right. But the pricing of the base PlayStation digital don't make sense to me. The 450. I think they should have either left it at 400 or possibly even be cheaper, where if you buy the disc drive, it leads up to like 450 or whatnot. But if you want to put the console how it's being promoted, it's even gonna cost you more, because the vertical stand is not included in the goddamn console.
Yeah, like when it's all said and done, you end up spending, if you go digital, you end up spending close to like $600.
Yeah. If
you go and want to get a disc and get the stand and whatnot, it's a lot of money.
I'm baffled when I saw this. When I saw the whole vertical stand sold separately, I'm not saying that you can't sell the vertical stand separately. PlayStation normally has done that, but first and foremost, that's having your PlayStation 5 stand up vertically without a stand. It's not safe, especially if you have it on a disc. I mean, on a desk. That's not safe. Yeah, it can stand up, but it's not recommended. You know what I mean? You need the stand.
No support. You need that support.
Exactly. But now that you're promoting the console, and they have done this before, where they promote the console standing vertically and the stand has been sold separately. It don't sit well with me, because the original PlayStation 5, regardless if you bought the digital or the physical version, you had a stand that supported both stances, horizontally or vertically. The PlayStation 5 Slim, it does have a stand that supports it horizontally. You know what I mean? And I've seen the memes that people make with that.
Little clip or whatever that is, yo. It's crazy.
Yeah, which is funny. But it don't sit right with me that this stand doesn't come with the PlayStation Slim, even though you're charging everybody the same price for a smaller console, and increased price for the digital console. That don't sit well with me.
Yeah,
personally,
I agree.
I think I'm going to buy the stand, because I'm going to keep my original PlayStation 5 digital. They said that this supports.
Wait, so can you can use this stand for?
Yes, they said that the stand they said a horizontal stand will be included with the new PlayStation 5 model. Also, a new vertical stand compatible with all PlayStation 5 models will be sold separately for $30. It just don't sit well with me. I know a lot of people might not have an issue with it, but for me personally, knowing that the original console came with a stand that supported both, perspectives, horizontal or vertically, and now that you have the newer one that's supposed to be more efficient, that's supposed to be more cost effective.
It seems like it's higher quality. It seems higher quality though too, because the stand that we get with the first PS5 is like, this plastic thing.
That's plastic, yeah.
Or whatever. This looks like it's got some metal, metal circumference around it and whatnot. Mm-hmm. And I'm not trying to make excuses, but it looks much more high quality and looks like to be more stable.
It looks better.
It looks better. So I feel like in this situation, it's a damned if you do, damned if you don't. And the reason why I say that is because I don't agree with the digital price at all either. Like, I feel like it's weird, especially, because, the argument's like, oh, well, now you're getting a 1 terabyte drive. And I'm like, yeah, but that's like 350 extra gigs. You're paying $50 for that when you can get a whole terabyte for that price, or a whole terabyte for like, 100 or whatever. It just seems off. But I feel like with the stand, why not include the plastic stand that came with it then? You know,
That's what I'm saying.
or why not? I don't know, man. It just seems,
You're
it seems really off to me, man. I don't like it. I don't
to
like
be
it.
honest with you, you're getting. I know it's a stand, but you're getting less.
Yeah.
With the new PlayStation Slim, but you're paying more than with the original.
Yeah.
Like, to be honest with you, in good faith, as much as good as the console looks, I think the console looks great. It's much slimmer, and smaller than the PlayStation original 5. But I can't recommend it. To be honest with you, I can't recommend it. I'll say, yo, go if you're trying to get a PlayStation 5, go and get that original one or the digital version if you can, because you're getting more bang for your buck. To be honest with you, than the slim version. You know, but I do think this is going to sell. It's going to sell well. But personally, I just feel like a lot of the execution here, it don't sit well with me. With what they're doing here, it just looks more like you're penny pinching for $30 more, or you know what I mean, for PlayStation fans. Like, nah, $50 more for PlayStation fans. That's what it looked like to me.
Mm-hmm.
Gaming is already so expensive, and then you have the digital version that costs more than the digital version now, but comes with less. You know, that don't make no sense to me. Yes, you get the 1 terabyte. Yes, the terabyte is tied to the whole IOU and, you know, the PlayStation, SSD and all that, you know, stuff that they do. So I get that, but to the mainstream consumer, they're not going to look at it like that. But they got some heavy hitters though lining up with this console. So they said they're 10 days away from the launch of Spider-Man 2, in addition with additional games including Alan Wake 2, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 launching shortly after. With these fantastic games coming in addition to the recent EA Sports FC 2024, Assassin's Creed Mirage, Baldur's Gate 3, there's plenty of games to play on the PlayStation 5 this holiday season. So I've seen a whole bunch of bundles that they're going to be offering. They said that they're going to have a Modern Warfare 3 bundle. You know, they're going to have a Spider-Man bundle as well. The plates is coming for the new console as well. This is the stand. If you guys see the horizontal stand, you notice how they showed only the horizontal stand for the physical version, not the digital version, because that's what I think, like, personally, I wanted to see, you know, because this lovely lady hump makes sense to be laid down here with a horizontal version. But how is it going to look at with a digital version? They know when it comes to the digital, nobody's doing this. Nobody's doing this.
I'm standing that straight up.
Yeah, so that's why they didn't show it. Let me show you the colors for the physical, for the deep color thing. What's my man name? He showed it. I gotta find it real quick, but go ahead as I find the deep earth colors.
Yeah, I you know, at the end of the day, I think this is gonna sell. You know, if it's not gonna sell, then obviously PlayStation will definitely do a price drop for sure. But I see this still selling regardless of the price of what it is. I disagree with it, but it's gonna sell.
Yeah, like, I don't know if this is real or not, you know what I mean? But Zuby posted it, so I don't think Zuby out here posting fake stuff. That's why I asked her, is this official? And it looks good, but is it official? You know what I mean? But they did mention it in the blog that they will be having the Deep Earth collection coming to the new console. So this could be Photoshop, but it looks pretty good. Just want to show that. But yeah, Persona. That is the new PlayStation 5 Slim. They said that they're going to be discounting the original PlayStation 5 soon enough. That's why I said, like, I really encourage people.
Yo, Robert's funny. He said, "Need to know up them prices, so because I need a raise."
Yes,
hey, yo, shout out to Robert, man. Good dude out here, man.
Yeah, let me get some of these super chats here, man. Shout out to my man No Cap Podcast with a $5 Android user. Yo, sick, get on that. He said, let me ask y'all a question, fellas. He said, you have a digital PS5 now. If you wanted to add a disc drive, are you able to do so? More, not less. No, not with the OG one. No. But yeah, I get the functionality of the new one. I just don't agree with the pricing of it, because now if you were to add a disc drive to the new PlayStation digital console, you're spending more than you will be paying for the outright physical version. The $499. You spending what, $520, $530 around that area, just so you can get
so pretty much just the functionality. So like the functionality of the digital and what it can do now with becoming a physical, I think is also playing into the price increase as well. I understand like the logistics behind all of that, but still sucks to see.
Yeah. Yeah, it still sucks to see. And like I said, nobody is gonna be having that digital version. Well, if they add that physical disc, maybe they put it horizontally, but not having a actual stand that support both stances, I think that's a shame, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Then we have Jason Xbot with the 2 R's. He said, Fleece Johnson voice, lock them doors, I'm stealing Popeyes. What up, Jason Xbot, man? Scrolling up here, we have the nerdy Necroplasm with a $4.99 iPhone user. He said, now that Xbox owns COD, what are your plans? What are your plans on where you partake in Call of Duty? Will you remain on PlayStation or take advantage of Game Pass? This is his first super chat, so big clap up to nerdy Necroplasm. How you want to answer that, Persona? Personally, I'm staying on PlayStation.
I'm not buying COD this year, so
You're not buying COD?
I won't partake anywhere, but I mean, it's still gonna be on PlayStation, so that's where I would still buy it.
Yeah. If COD wasn't on PlayStation anymore, like say the next COD was on PlayStation, I'd have probably played it on PC, to be honest with you. I know.
Yeah, I would go to PC. Yeah, I would play it on PC. Like that would be my secondary place to play it on PC through Steam. Yeah. Like I would buy the game through Steam and just play it.
Yeah, because I like a live service game like that. I wouldn't play a live service game through a service. You know what I mean?
Not
like,
at all.
Especially if like COD is like, I'll just be playing COD. I'm not gonna be paying more than I would pay for the game outright. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But then we have my man Stardust Acero with a 17 months of being a WUPS Nation member. He said, "What's good, WUPS Nation? Appreciate you, Stardust, man." But at the end of the day, like like we don't talk about Xbox here, but it is a good get for them to have Activision. The deal is finally closed. We're going to see how PlayStation retaliate with that. But we'll talk about more of that, like probably like later throughout the year or probably next year to see how everything entails and goes. But right now in this show, we're not going to talk about that because we try to keep it PlayStation here. All right, so let's move on, man. Any last thoughts on the PlayStation Slim Persona? I do think it looks great though, and I get people's whether you're with it, whether you're for it or you're against it. I understand both perspectives, but I just felt like the execution of how they're pricing and stuff is disappointing with me. The console looks great. Agree. There's no, I don't think there's no real reason for you to exclude the horizontal stand out of any of them, the 2 consoles, and that's the bummer. The whole digital and physical, this trade that you can add in there. I'm not too upset about that, but I am a little upset that they charge you more for the digital, version. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? A whole $50 more. I am upset at that. Especially if you don't.
Shout to No Cap Podcast. He said the honeymoon phase is over. I see.
Yo,
hey, man, listen.
Like we said sick earlier, man. Like for me personally, I'm not saying that I won't buy Call of Duty, but it is way too inconsistent right now. You know what I mean? Me dying over 10 times in Call of Duty, it's a problem. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people don't care about this shit, but for me, I'm like, nah. And I'm dying because I'm losing gunfights because the hit registration is not there at this moment. I'm sorry, I can't.
I'll probably buy it there later down the line, but right now I'm not. After the second beta, I'm not feeling it.
Yeah. Yo, so Persona,
Yes, sir.
are you cold?
Yeah, that's why I got a hoodie on.
So you're saying right now you're on ice?
Yeah, man. More ice. Like some other things.
All right, man. Let's set this up, yo.
Hey, I'm gonna give you that one. That was good. That was good. I'm gonna give you that one. I'm gonna give you that one.
Hey, yo, Jamel, man, leave us alone, man. You know, leave us alone, Jamel, man. Let us have our opinions on COD. Yeah, we gonna buy the game again. So what? All right, but I want to vent. I want to show my frustration.
I'm not gonna buy it on November 10th when it launches. I'm gonna buy it on November 12th.
There you go. All right, Persona, man. Yes, I know you like Naughty Dog. I know you're a huge fan of Naughty Dog. We all are huge fans of Naughty Dog. But we have some news that we got to talk about, man. This might stir up some more controversy with the chat. You know what I mean? When it comes to Naughty Dog and how the news is being presented to the PlayStation Nation, to the gamers. We got news here that there is a Last of Us Part 2 remastered coming. So, you know, the PlayStation Nation, the gamers out here on the Twitterverse, the Xverse, they're looking at the LinkedIns and they've seen a lead outsource artist full time, where the responsibility is going to be responsible for overseeing the production of all outsourced environment art assets, weapons, and interactive props for two iconic titles, The Last of Us Part 1 and The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered. So let's talk about that before we talk about it's cold. You got willing to sacrifice.
So I don't think this is a job posting. I think this is somebody's job already or something like that.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Well, somebody might have had the job already because it
from
does
LinkedIn.
say.
Yeah, this is from LinkedIn.
Yeah, it does say, you know, from 2021 to present now or whatnot. But regardless of what it is, how you feel about a Last of Us Part 2 being remastered? Are you in the uproar like, you know, majority of the people that we're seeing here, or this is something that you're like, oh, I'll take it? Oh man, the sigh.
So listen, I'm gonna try to tie this into both newses. You know, with the whole factions on ice news and this, right? My whole thing is, I think, you know, if anybody was thinking that Last of Us Part 2 wasn't gonna come after getting the Last of Us Part 1 remake, you know, I think it's safe to say that that was definitely gonna happen. You know, I'm just surprised it happened sooner rather than later because I figured they would probably put that out. Well, I'm not gonna say it's not confirmed, but we don't really have any announcement yet. But probably next year they'll announce it or whatever. My whole thing is, you know, factions. You know, this generation, Naughty Dog has been really.
Bro, let it out, man. Let it out, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to be like PC, a little PC.
We already toxic, man. They call us toxic. They call us
nah. We not toxic, man. I ain't putting that shit out in the air.
You right. You right.
They toxic. Anyway, this generation, Naughty Dog has been really letting me down with their lack of information, lack of I don't want to say consistency, but just them putting things out that we've kind of already gotten without necessarily putting out something new. I'm not saying you can't put out the remasters and things like that. Do that. You feel me? Because, you know, there's always going to be new people within the console space and all this other stuff. So, you know, you want to capitalize on those sales. So I get that. my whole thing is we've seen more remasters from Naughty Dog this generation than we have new games. And the new games that we were supposed to see from Naughty Dog have gotten pushed back to God knows when, which then leads into this other news of Naughty Dog's factions, which we all have been clamoring for being on ice, which means that we might even have to wait even longer to see something new from Naughty Dog. So my issue is more so that Naughty Dog is not necessarily being consistent when it comes to putting out something new. Now, obviously, we know Naughty Dog is one of the greatest developers in the industry, one of the most awarded developers in the industry, and a lot of people wish that they could be at the caliber of Naughty Dog. But at the same time, as of right now, Naughty Dog has not demonstrated that caliber that we've grown accustomed to this generation as of yet. Now, obviously, when you are Naughty Dog... Say it again?
They haven't demonstrated anything new.
Anything new. Yes, new. But at the same time, with Naughty Dog, I wish that they would be a little bit more vocal with what's going on with them. Now, obviously, you don't want to divulge everything, which I get. But the fact that, we've gotten 2 remasters, or we are going to be, a remaster, a remake, and now potentially another remaster with Last of Us Part 2, that's 3 remasters in the PlayStation 5 generation without getting something brand new. To me, I'm not really feeling that. And factions, we don't know anything about that. For all we know, it could be dead. It could still be going. Bungie could have shit canned the whole project and told them, yeah, you need to start over. Who knows what's going on? But as of right now, we don't know anything when it comes to Naughty Dog except for these remasters and remake.
Yeah, so my opinion of this whole thing is like I'm not against them doing a remaster for The Last of Us Part 2. It's an iconic title. It's a title that I love. I would love to see it being spruced up and 4K'd up and PS5'd up. You know what I mean? Put that PlayStation fragrance or the PlayStation 5 all on it. I'm all for that. But yeah, I do fall in the same ballpark with you as far as like that new thing being offered for this generation would have been that factions multiplayer game that we've been dying to see new information for. It's not only that the fact that the game hasn't been out yet or whatnot. We're not seeing anything from it. You know what I mean? I feel like if we had news like, oh, this is what they're working on. Oh, this is what they're aiming to achieve. This news and speculation and all that stuff would have been handled a little bit better from the community. I'm not gonna go out there and disrespect Naughty Dog or Neil Druckmann because at the end of the day, I love the studio. I think Neil Druckmann is a genius. Everybody at Naughty Dogs are wizards and geniuses. You know what I mean? So I know when they put out the product, it's gonna be an amazing product. But I just hate the fact that when it comes to Naughty Dog, they can never control their own narrative when it comes to their own products.
Exactly.
I don't know what the hell is going on out there, man. Either it's leaks, it's ice, I don't know what the hell going on, man. They can never control their own narrative when it comes to what they want to deliver to the gamer. It's always being spoiled, and the fact that you're being so quiet when it comes to all these allegations, not allegations, but these speculations and whatnot about the games that you're creating, it adds more fuel to the fire as far as like people wanting to know what the hell's going on over there at Naughty Dog. I'm very worried about factions, because that's another part right here. We can just both talk about it at the same time where, factions, they're saying that is reportedly being put on ice. You know what I mean? And I see people damage control and stuff like that. It's like, oh, well, it's not canceled. Like, what the hell does put on ice mean? Like, I'm saying? Like, that to me, that don't sound good. That means you at a stalemate. You are stuck. You ain't doing nothing more from the game. You can't move. You're frozen. You're freeze.
I'll say this. That stuff is rumors, right? So
yeah, it is rumors. We always have to
take this. Yeah, we always have to take that stuff with a grain of salt. But I will say this: Naughty Dog pushing the game back and not giving us a proper reveal this year plays more into this rumor than it doesn't. We were supposed to see
Exactly.
factions this year, and we haven't. So, despite this being a rumor that we have to take with a grain of salt, the fact that we were supposed to see factions this year, Neil Druckmann said that, and we're not going to see that this year, and there's no telling if we will see it next year. What are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to say?
Yeah, guys, you guys in the chat, you got to listen to the words very carefully. This is why I painted a picture as far as controlling narratives when it comes to Naughty Dog and their own games. Okay, I try to paint the picture there where I'm saying that these rumors and speculations add more fuel to the fire due to the fact that they're being so quiet. You get what I'm saying? We know that this is not coming from Sony. We know it's not coming from Naughty Dog themselves. Well, this one looks like it's coming from Naughty Dog themselves. This is the official LinkedIn screenshot that they have here. You know what I mean? We understand that. But what I'm saying is that when you are so quiet, when you have these rumors, when you have these speculations of what's going on, these reports that's going on, it adds more fuel to it. Nobody's here saying that this is factual, but you can assume here that some of this stuff could be true because at the end of the day, where's the factions news? At the end of the day, what is the next game that Naughty Dog's working on? You know what I mean? There's nothing to combat the alleged reports and rumors because they're not controlling their own narrative when it comes to their own games. They're being quiet. Obviously, we understand that why they're being quiet because they're cooking. They're letting things cook up, right? But it's disappointing that we still haven't seen something from factions or whatever the multiplayer game is going to be called after 2 announcements saying that, oh, we're going to be updating you guys on it throughout the year. That's all that's being said here. So yeah, next week there might be another rumor. You know what I mean? Here they talking about people being fired over here. As far as like the temporary workers. You know what I mean? The people that are on contract, the contracted workers or whatnot. That's not, to me, at the end of the day, stuff like that happens all the time, especially if you're in a temp position. You're not at a permanent job. They let people go all the time. And I see people bringing up, certain things. I'm just like, these are not full-fledged Naughty Dog employees. They're not getting no severance pay. I know, living in New York, I've never seen somebody that is a temp or a contracted worker that's working from a third-party outsource getting severance pay after a contract or them getting let go. I never seen that. You know what I mean? So when people was bringing that to me, I was like, that's not an issue for me. The issue is like, why are they saying that this is being reported, being put on ice? Then you seen people like the monetization person leave, the dude that came from Fortnite leave the studio. There's things that's building up to having these reports come out because Naughty Dog's not saying nothing. And we love Naughty Dog. We love Naughty Dog here. But we just want them to
100%.
present something where they are in control of their own narrative. They make some of the best games in the world. But when it comes to their games, it's getting leaked, it's getting all this stuff is happening before they can even like properly present them. It's a shame. That's all. You know what I mean? Nobody in here hate Naughty Dog. Nobody in here hate Neil Druckmann. Love the studio. Well, you gotta get on top of that. What my man said in 40 over.
That's the thing.
You gotta get on top of that.
You can love the studio, but still be critical, man. Like some people are like just like letting their love for the studio blind them or keep them from being critical or speaking their true thoughts and feelings. I don't think it's wrong to say, yeah, I love Naughty Dog. I think, I've loved them for years. I love the games that they've given us for over the decades. I do. But I think it's also safe to say that, as of right now, they're not doing a great job at letting their fans know what's up. And the games that they are putting out, I don't think are, you want to get your remasters and remakes, fine. But I think it's looking at this generation to only have 3 remasters or two to three games that are remakes or remasters from your catalog be what you lead out of a new come out with within a new generation. I'm not feeling that, you know. And what you were supposed to show us, you failed to do so, which I'm not feeling.
Twice.
You know. So I don't think it's wrong to say that, man. And that doesn't mean that I don't love the studio any less by saying that. This doesn't mean I don't respect and hold Neil Druckmann in high regard by saying that. I do.
Guys,
and that's the end of it.
For anybody that's new, that's coming to the show, just want to let you know that the WUPS combo challenge that we're doing for Spider-Man 2, we're going to be doing that as a separate video after the podcast. So definitely look out for that, where we're going to be announcing the winners for, you know, Spider-Man 2 digital deluxe edition codes. So if anybody looking for that stuff, we just thought it would be better just to separate that in a separate video where people can actually see that. Well, yeah, that's just our thoughts on that stuff. It's very disappointing to see all this news come out about a beloved studio like that, and themselves not really like negating any of that stuff. You know what I mean? But let's get into some quick news here, Persona. There's a lot of quick news. Okay, so there's quite a few quick news here. You know what I mean? Where the first one we're going to talk about, I'm pretty sure you're going to like this one too, man. The InZones, great gaming headsets from Sony. They have their all black series coming out now, and it looks fire. It looks fire, man. Where I probably get me another H9s in all black. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Absolutely, I'm definitely
gonna hold you. All
black, 100%.
That y'all look heat, boy. It looks heat, man. But I didn't know that the InZones, they had earbuds. I didn't know that.
Really?
Yeah, they're showing it right here. InZone earbuds. They got the H5s, the H9s, all black. I didn't know they had their own earbuds.
I didn't know that either. Yeah, I didn't know that either.
So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna wait till the Pulse Explorers come out, then I'll just, you know, see like, all right, which one I would get from that or this earbuds here. The InZones, I have no issues or no cons about the InZones, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But yeah, this looks dope. Now, PlayStation, go get that all black DualSense Edge in there, man.
Yo, what's taking so?
You see how good that black looks?
What's taking so long, man? I need that all black, man. For real.
Yes, sir, man. Go and get that all black in there, man.
Yo, put that out. I'll buy 2.
Who you tell?
I'll buy 2 of them shits, man.
Facts.
Put that all black DualSense out.
Facts,
DualSense Edge.
No hesitation. Yo, I put this news up here, Persona, man, because I saw you playing this game, and it looked pretty good. But not only does it look pretty good, it sold pretty well. Good. So Koei Tecmo, they put out a tweet saying that we're pleased to share that Fate Samurai Remnant, the critically acclaimed action RPG developed by Omega Force alongside collaborators Type Moon and Aniplex Incorporated, has shipped over 300,000 units worldwide its first week after its launch.
Yeah, big congrats to them.
Hey.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
That's pretty surprising.
It's a good game too, man. Like, it's a really fun game. The quality of like the cutscenes and all that stuff are good. They did a good job with what I played so far with the game.
Yeah, man. Hey, yo, when I saw that, I was like, oh, okay. I gotta shout that out, man. Because I definitely saw you playing it. You put out some gameplay of it. I was like, hey, it looks good. It's definitely a game I thought I was gonna play too, but I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna pre-order because this is too much, man. I don't know if I'm gonna get to it.
Yeah. Yo, real talk, man. It's so much. So I get it. I'm not gonna be able to probably get back to it till like December or something like that, January. So I get it.
Yep. Not only that, but you know I had to bring this up here, Persona, man.
Uh-oh.
I had to bring this up here, man. You know, your favorite game.
Uh-oh.
Cyberpunk 2077 has sold 25 million copies, and Phantom Liberty, the expansion, have sold 3 million copies within the first week. Phone to talk to me, man.
I mean, congratulations to Cyberpunk. Congratulations to CD Projekt Red. I'm probably gonna pick up Phantom Liberty at some point because I have been hearing that they've pretty much changed the game completely from what I played originally when it came out. So I'm gonna give the game another chance and play through it at some point, probably at some point next year. We'll see.
Interesting. I'm happy to see that you matured. And give
All right,
me
move on. Move on.
Hey yo, man. No, but congrats to Cyberpunk, man. I'm definitely gonna dive back into it. Also quick little news here. We got confirmation. This happened like 2 weeks ago, though. We got confirmation, Persona. Do you know who this character is? Oh, let me show you like this. What's the name of this character, Persona?
Oh, Kate Sith.
My man. Square Enix, the Final Fantasy official account came out and confirmed that in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Kate Sith is pronounced Kate Sith, like we all been saying, for years. But there's a huge like background and a huge deep conversation as far as how people should be pronouncing the name, as far as like, a certain dialect and all that stuff. I'm not going to get too deep into that. I always just been saying Kate Sith, you know what I mean? Just how I grew up saying the character's name. But they came out here and they confirmed this is how you say the character's name. So I'm not trying to step on nobody's toes and how you pronounce it. However you want to pronounce it, you pronounce it however you want to pronounce it. But at the end of the day, this is the official announcement from Square Enix themselves. And
you can't deny that. Can't deny facts.
That's just what it is, yo. I ain't trying to step on nobody's toes or cause no controversy, but hey, it's something that we missed last week and we got to talk about it.
Yes, sir.
Persona, also, we got some fun facts, man. We got a message from the Foamstar developer. A message from the developers, man. They was having a grandiose time out here. Where they said, hello, this is director of Foamstars, Chikari Saito, Ricky. Thank you everyone for participating in Foamstars open beta party. The entire development team is ecstatic to see people having fun with the game. Regarding to matchmaking problems that have caused inconvenience during the open beta, please rest assured that we are already working on improvements. We're also working on improvements in the gyro aiming, which was a common comment, as well as such other various aspects. The whole team is working to deliver a more foamtastic version of Foamstars that is easier to play. So please look forward to playing it, or please look forward to it. But yeah, Foamstars, we have some nice little things here. Oh, this is the other one here from Kosaku Okatani here, where he said, thank you for participating in Foamstars Open Beta. We're extremely happy to see the feedback from everyone on social media. Myself and along with the entire development team are really encouraged by the positive comments and support. We appreciate the opinions and shared, and will continue to refine the improved gameplay experience. The content we shown in Foamstars open beta party is only a portion of what's to come, as we will have more in the full game with updates after releases. In Soa's words, the real fun is yet to come. We will be releasing more information ahead for next early release we will be releasing more information ahead of release early next year. So hope everyone is excited to see what the Foamstars teams have planned. Once again, thank you so much for playing our game. We look forward to your continued support of Foamstars.
It's crazy, man. Like, there was definitely, I'm laughing because like, I'm thinking of like all like the negativity surrounding Foamstars of people trying to like, crap on the game and try to like stop its success. But a lot of people was playing this game during the beta. Like, I had no problem. We were finding matches quick. It was always different people. There was a lot of people playing this game. And yo, it really is like a fun game. Like it's fun. It's addictive. That gameplay is very, very addictive. Like when that full game comes out, I'm definitely going to be having that game in my rotation.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be like one of those games that I come to like in a weekend, or hey, somebody want to do a play session, we'll definitely play it up. But they also dropped some fun facts here, the typical engagement stuff that, at the end of the day, people want to see like how many people actually play the beta. But they saying here that the total amount of foam sprayed could fill 1.3 million plus Olympic swimming pools. They had another one here, the most played characters, which is kind of I think
that surprised me.
Yeah,
Crazy.
Soul was the most. I agree with the first two. What do you think?
I think with not necessarily with Sora, for me personally, Penguin, I agree. I guess matter of fact, no, I'm lying. Sora as well, because Sora was I was definitely seeing a lot of Soras.
Yeah.
Soras and Penguins, I was seeing a lot. Tani? Huh? Tani over. First of all, I'm hating because where's my boy Agito? You feel me? Put my Agito.
Yo, I told you, a lot of people wasn't using Agito like that.
Yeah,
it wasn't.
Agito was good.
When you saw him, but they wasn't really using him. But I was shocked that Tonix was number 3.
Yeah, I'm surprised the Barista Door or Jet
Justice. That's what I thought.
Justice wasn't top 3 because I was seeing a lot of Barista Doors and Jets when I was playing throughout that weekend as well.
Yeah.
But to see the thing about Tonix is, I actually think she puts foam out better than
a lot
the
of
other
characters,
ones.
yeah.
Because she's a mix between the foam and attack. Because she's got the burst rifle, and she's got a sentry foamer or whatever. And then her special, I think, is probably one of the best specials in the game. If you try to lock down foam, because the bot drops big, huge,
and it explodes a whole bunch of foam.
Yeah, it's pretty. Thinking about it now, I actually understand why she's third. I personally would want my boy Agito to be third. Agito boy, stand up. You understand?
Yeah. Like all these 3 characters is probably the most I used in the beta. Like I used Soul the most, then it probably like Tonix or Jet Justice, and then I started using Penguin like the last day, and I was like, yeah, I see why people use. So I'm surprised why she's not number 1, because everybody
was using Penguin. Yeah, Penguin is really Penguin is like playing COD. Yeah, she got the bombs, she got the good jump shots, and she got the AR.
Yeah, she would drop. Yeah, she and Tonix, because I feel like Tonix 1-on-1, she's hard. She's hard to deal with, because that burst rifle would drop you quick, boy. That burst rifle is shooting fast. You know what I mean? Like Soul, I think Soul is good on like a 1v1 and a 2v1 kind of aspect, because she can just all that bubbles you got to watch out for. But these 2 characters on a 1v1, ooh. And I think the last, these are the incoming. Yeah, that was the little fun facts there when it comes to Foamstars. As we move along here, we're cruising. Big news, Persona man. Dragonball Xenoverse has a huge update where they have an actual roadmap. And the reason why I'm bringing this up, because it's an official PlayStation 5 version coming when it comes to Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. And yeah, this is one of the biggest and most supported games from the Dragon Ball series. And the fact that they're supporting it on the current gen consoles is a great thing to see as well, man. So you continue that support, better frames, better resolution, all that stuff there for Dragon Ball. They're planning to drop additional characters, new scenarios, and other content as well. And increase the level caps and all that stuff for the game. So big stuff, man.
This game has been getting supported for years, man. People are really playing this game too.
Yep. Because I remember Xenoverse 1, it got packed up quick. But when Xenoverse 2 came out, it was still being supported, man. They still dropping new content for the game.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But yeah, that's Xenoverse stuff.
Look. I might go back on it and give it a try.
Yeah, on the PS5, yeah, for sure. Yeah. PS4, I wasn't touching it. I ain't even gonna hold you.
My character's a beast too. I know my character probably weak now.
Yeah, it's probably like a new meta and all that stuff now. So we got some news when it comes to XDefiant. There's another update saying, thank you to everyone that participated in the recent public test session and continue to stand alongside us. We build XDefiant. The PST, the public testing session, again showed us your appreciation for our fast-paced gunplay, unique crafting maps, objective-driven modes, and iconic faction roster. But it also surfaced some new inconsistencies in the game experience that we need to address prior to launch of our preseason. So we made the hard decision to delay the preseason of XDefiant. The team will continue working to address these issues and testing them to make sure we deliver on our goal of being the best-in-class arcade shooter. We'll share more information about preseason and testing as it comes. Thank you again for your support. We're working hard to make something really special, and we couldn't do it without you. Sony. XDefiant not officially launching 2023, it looks like.
I'm good. You
Not
know,
a bad
one of those. No, it's not a bad game, but it definitely had its inconsistencies. And I'm glad they're addressing that. Honestly, if it was releasing around this time, I don't think it would have taken off either. Like Call of Duty's gonna like dwarf this game, so I'm glad they pushed this out of 2023 into 2024. When they release it again, I'll definitely get back on there to see if they fix some of my issues, which was the TTK.
And the aim assist.
Spawns and stuff like that, aim assist and stuff like that was just a little too loosey goosey for me. But I do think that it does have like a good framework when it comes to the game. So we'll see if the changes that they make help with the game. Also, you know, when you do these type of hero shooters like this, man,
gotta balance it.
A meta forms very quickly. And when I was playing this game, there was this meta where if you wasn't using this heal guy or the healed girl from Libertad or this other, I forgot the other character's name, like you were gonna get washed, you're just gonna get bopped. So I hope they look at that and tweak that as well to kind of clean that up too. But you know, I think we'll see what happens next year when it comes out.
Yep. Yeah, man. They have some balance issues when it comes to the hero class thing, the class system. The maps are pretty cool. The movement was pretty good. The aim assist, it felt like there was none there. That was an issue. The TTK got fixed a little bit in me, or as far as like the gun balance, not the TTK, but the gun balance. Because I remember the first time we played the private joint on PC, it was the RPK. Yo, if you're not using that RPK, you was getting washed.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But yeah, well, I'll have my eye on XDefiant because I did think it was a pretty cool game. But it kind of sucks that it's being delayed. So, well, I understand. Get that thing right. You already put the game out there in players' hands. We know what it is. You got the feedback. Now all you gotta do is get it right. PlayStation. That's how you do live service. But let's get into some VR stuff. We got 4 VR games coming this month for PlayStation VR 2. Solo scares, co-op adventures, and more to come to PlayStation VR 2 this month. We got The Seventh Guest, Ghostbusters Rise of the Ghost Lord, Journey to the Foundation, and The Foglands, all coming this month to PlayStation VR.
Damn, really? So many games.
I'm getting that Ghostbusters. I'm getting that. We need to be on that.
Fogland. Yeah, Ghostbusters.
The Foglands will look good too. But yeah, Ghostbusters, I know for sure I'm gonna get that. You know what I mean? I want to play a Ghostbuster games in VR and capture some ghost co-op and all that stuff. So that is definitely going to be a get for me. But I like the Halloween, scary theme that they have here.
I like
PlayStation VR 2.
I like it. It's a good lineup.
Yeah, I like it. Pretty good lineup, man. Last but not least, what we want to talk about here is pretty controversial. The first one we're going to talk about is Sony. Why do these developers do this to themselves, man? Jujutsu Kaisen Curse Clash launches February 2nd, 2024.
That's DOA for me. Keeping it a stat. I'm good. I'm good. All the way.
I'm a huge fan of the series. but I don't think
It's a skip for your boy. You should have feel me.
I'm going to get it. That's due to when it's launching. Grand Blue Fantasy Relink time, Tekken 7, Tekken 8 time, Under Night time, and the fact that you still with I was looking at every trailer of this game. What I do with these arena anime type games now, I listen carefully to what they're presenting to you as the trailers, and I didn't see no private lobby, no proper rank system. They didn't talk about any of that. Play with your friend.
Not plural. Lord.
No, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, we're going to have another cash grab type anime game that looks good. It looks good. Launching at a bad time without the proper features sets to have a comparable fighting game. It's just sad, man.
I'm good.
Just sad.
I haven't watched Jujutsu Kaisen yet either, so I need to get on that.
It's good, especially this new season.
Yeah.
I haven't really like read the manga. I know certain things that happen in the manga, but I haven't read it personally. But I like it a lot. I like Jujutsu Kaisen a lot. But that's a bad date, man. What is going on, bro?
I don't know. I'm good. I think they probably thinking like, it's popular enough to where it can stand that. But for me, I'm not even gonna look in this game's direction February 2nd. Yeah. It's all Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. It belongs to Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. I'm good. This is skip. This is skip.
Yo, Chuck know me, man. Persona know me, yo.
Yep.
I'm tempted. I'm not even gonna hold you.
And I would pick this up and play it. Like I love those arena fighters.
Yes, I'm saying, bro.
like My Hero and Naruto and all that. Like I played those. So like,
but you can't have a proper game session with friends.
Yeah.
You know the netcode is gonna be ass.
Remember how difficult it was for me and you to play Demon Slayer?
Yeah, Demon Slayer got better, but the netcodes are still bad.
Yeah, that's my thing with this game. Is this gonna have rollback? Is it gonna be good netcode? Is it gonna be, like with fighting games these days? That online experience needs to be good, man. Especially if you want the life cycle of the game to be good to last. I don't see that with these arena fighters where they're really taking themselves serious when it comes to the online aspect of the game.
They're going for cash grabs, man.
Cash grab and casualism. I'm good.
And as of late, they be having some good like fighting game mechanics within them, like where they separate themselves. They're not all the samey now, but it's just like when you get into that rank and when you rank up and it's a bad netcode and you can't even play good sessions with your friend. It's just like, ugh.
Yeah.
And you feel bad because you're like, yo, I bought the digital ultimate deluxe edition for
$120 edition.
You know what I mean? And they just pack the game up because it's like, damn, bro, they don't get it.
They don't get it, man. It's crazy. Yo, bro, you got like some super chats and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get to it. I just wanted to get all these smaller topics out the way.
All right,
then we do the super chats. Then the topics, the WUPS topics and all that stuff. The last thing I had up here, but I don't think we're going to talk about it, is the whole EA. Disney to buy EA, and the only reason why I'm not going to do it, Persona, because I know how the deeper conversation would get, and we just, that's the time constraints and whatnot. We'll just keep it flowing, and we'll get to the super chats here.
I will say this: the same energy is not being kept when this news dropped. That's all I'm saying, and we can move on. Hey. Same energy is not being kept.
Yay! Yay! Yo, shout out to Stone, the Dark Knight, for the 13 months.
Magnesia.
Appreciate it, Stone, for the support. 13 months. Oh, what? She said, oh, snap. Happy Saturday, WUPS boys and chat. Salute.
Shout out to Stone.
Was playing COD with Stone yesterday, doing our thing.
Very fun. Yep.
Stone, we need another session. Yeah, let me scroll up here. Shout out to my man Uppercase J. Did you read this one? No, we didn't read this one. Shout out to my man Uppercase J, man, for the 6 months being a WUPS Nation member. That's our guy right there. You know what I mean? He said, naughty cow, gotta stop resting on their laurels and pushing gaming forward.
Yep. I agree.
Normally, Jamel will say a comment like that. What we'll be doing, Persona? We'll be going back and forth.
Yep. I can't.
We and
debate
Jamel,
that.
we be going back and forth from morning to afternoon until we're like, all right, yo, we got lunch or we gotta go to some work. But now I can't. But I be like, I can't say nothing now, man. They don't give me no ammo.
Nope.
You know what I mean? And then shout out to Jason Xbot with the R $5 Android user. He said using fleece voice. He said, "Oh, I see sick up here. Lock them doors too, sick. It don't make no difference if you got 50 Rottweilers at your hood." That face, okay, all the emojis up in that mug, man. And then shout out to my man No Cap Podcast with a $5. Said the honeymoon phase is over. I see. I think that's the ones that we got, right? Oh yeah, we got that.
Yeah, we all caught up. Yeah, we
appreciate it, man. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, listen, all our thoughts and opinions here on WUPS, if you don't agree with it, that's cool. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people respecting the community that we have difference of opinions. That's the reason why we respect a lot of people. Not everybody's like a yes man or agree with everything that we say here at What's Up. We just hope that, like, if you disagree with our opinions, that'll deter you from watching or, you know, even commenting on the show. But some people, you know, a dislike or a difference of opinion that can deter them from listening to a podcast. You know what I mean? So, Persona, let's get into it. Matter of fact, if you guys reach this far in the show, here are your trophies. We appreciate the support. Oh, Stone, we definitely did it. We did it for a whole half an hour.
Beginning of the show, yeah.
For a whole half an hour.
Trust.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So we're gonna get into the member topics here, and we doing Unikronn. We doing yours first, huh? We doing yours first, huh? What? We doing yours first, okay? Shout out to my man Unikronn out here doing the Lord's work. Unikronn love this time of the month. Unikronn love this time where, you know, we gotta have Unikronn as a guest one of these days, because this man got topics for days, man, and it's so unique and so abstract when it comes to his topic. So let's check it out. Here's Unikronn's topic, and you guys can always participate as well. First party versus the world media. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, fellas, once again, it's time. It's Unikronn time. So bring out your inner pony. Here comes the first party versus the media. Scenario number one. Persona, are you listening? Yep. Are you reading as well? Okay, are you listening and reading? Okay, you didn't answer my question, so you're not listening or reading. Here we go. Which tag team survives from the three-way triple threat death match? Question. Oh, this is before your time, Persona. Team Thundercats, consisting of Lionel at his peak. Oh, Thundercats. The leader of the Thundercats with his mighty sword of omens and all the power, along with his partner Mum-Ra, the ever-living devil. Well, Mum-Ra is kind of more like the main villain. Versus Team Legend, consisting of the legend from the Knights of the Round Table, King Arthur, in his glorious prime, with his truly mystical sword Excalibur. His partner is one of the greatest wizards of all time, Merlin, with his magic.
Merlin the Magician.
Oh, the Magician, my bad. Team PlayStation Studios, Here Comes the Spice, consistent regalia, a true warrior to her core, and the weapon she has been blessed with, none other than Blades of Athena, also known as Athena's blade from God of War 3. That's the big great sword, right? That shit was powerful.
I don't remember if that was the sword or not. Yeah, I think so.
I think it's a great sword. I think it's like the big great sword.
Yeah, I think so.
Her partner, Freya, the version from God of War 2018. That's the first scenario persona. So which one you think is going to be winning in that 3-way death match? Team
King
Thundercats?
Arthur.
King Arthur?
King
I was
Arthur
leaning
with
towards
Merlin?
that
Are you
too.
kidding me?
Yeah.
King
yeah,
Arthur
yeah.
with Merlin?
The greatest magician of all time.
And the greatest magician of all time and Excalibur? Come on, man, stop it. This was done before it even started. King Arthur and Merlin gonna wash these other teams with ease.
Yeah, because Excalibur is cheap as hell. King Arthur, like especially if like you watch the cartoons, remember the Knights of the Old Republic, like it's more than just powered up sword or whatnot. He got other abilities and whatnot. And he's saying that he's glorious prime. So I'm thinking something like that. Thundercats team is pretty good though, but
they're not touching King Arthur.
They're not with Merlin there. I do think like with Lionel, the Sword of Omens, because that's where you get the power. Lionel already is powerful as hell, but when he unlocks the Sword of Omens and the power of that sword, it pretty much powers up the entire Thundercats, not just Lionel. But Mumra, I don't think he got nothing on Merlin. I don't think he got nothing on Merlin.
No.
The funny one is the Regala. Even though she has something like Athena's blade, I don't think she will be able to wield that sword, that weapon. You know what I mean? Because she's just a regular being. You know what I mean? And you're dealing with like these mystical powers with like Lionel. Yeah, King Arthur is more than just regular. He got magician, Merlin that's powering him up in a sword. It'll be weird. Freya though, as a partner, would be crazy though. Freya versus Merlin?
That might be a good battle. I think Merlin will edge her out though.
Yeah, Merlin knowledge and Freya knowledge too. But that'll be a good one. Yeah, I'm going Team Legend though. I'm going Team Legend on that one. Let me see where everybody else is going. Yeah, I see a lot of King Arthurs. That cartoon with fire, man. Yeah, bruh. I miss that. I miss those days, man, of good cartoons. You know what I mean? All right, so scenario number 2, Persona. Who wins the rap battle and why? Nick Cannon versus Parappa the Rapper.
Parappa the Rapper.
What? Over Nick Cannon?
Yo, only song I like by Nick Cannon was I can't even remember the song.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna say Parappa too because I can't remember. I can't think of a Nick Cannon song.
Yeah, I'm good.
There was I was about to say Hotel, but that's Cassidy. There was a Nick Cannon song that had a good.
Is that Cassidy? Girl,
yeah, girl, you want to come to my hotel? That's Cassidy.
Oh yeah, that's Cassidy. That's Cassidy. Yeah.
I don't know a Nick Cannon.
I don't know Nick Cannon. I don't know a lot of Nick Cannon songs.
Nick Cannon can't rap. I mean, the only thing I can think of is the what's the show?
The
Wild and Out.
That Gigolo song.
Oh, I'm a gigolo. Got all that song's cool.
I'm good. I'm good, man. Listen, Parappa the Rapper. Next.
Yeah. Yo, who got Nick Cannon on there? Let me know, man. I think Sick got Nick Cannon. That's hate.
Yeah,
Nick Cannon got
Six
bars.
said Nick Cannon got bars. I'm not saying
Sick more into rap, like rap. He rap, so he pay attention to more of that stuff. All right, so scenario number 3. In an Avengers Infinity War, could we have avoided the Thanos snap if instead of the Avengers, we had the PlayStation All-Stars consisting of Hercules, God of War 3, Sly Cooper, and Sly 4, Cat, Gravity Rush 2, Delson Rowe, Infamous Second Son, All the Good Powers, Freya, God of War Ragnarok, Fully Powered, Gabriel Logan, Cypher Filter, Knack 2, Chloe Frazier, Lost Legacy, and Aloy.
This can't be a real question.
This
can't be a real question. No. None of these characters, except for maybe Freya, which would be able to compete with Scarlet Witch.
Mm-hmm.
None of these people is touching Avengers in their power level.
Yeah, the only
None.
people I can see here, like Hercules, yeah, strength wise,
Nah.
you know, that's probably they're not in a
think
level of like a
Hercules
Hulk.
Yeah, nowhere near a level
Yeah.
of a Hulk.
I can
Delson
see
Rowe,
Delson can hold his
possibly.
weight because he can
Possibly.
siphon abilities.
Yeah, possibly, and he could also take abilities. You're right.
Yeah,
Cat,
Cat,
maybe
Cat.
'cause she can.
She got the gravity stuff, but she I don't think she can pull the punches like messing with no Thanos and the Infinity Gauntlet.
Nah, she ain't dealing with that. Aloy, I love you, baby, but hell nah.
Nah,
Chloe,
Aloy.
I love you, but hell nah.
Nah, Chloe, sorry.
Hell no.
Nah.
Y'all ain't doing nothing
Gabriel
else.
Logan, nah.
Nah.
Nat can hold his own though. Nat can hold his own.
Not here. I don't think here. Nah.
Nat got some nice abilities, man. Nice little power
He
ups.
do, but it ain't gonna work here. And
Yeah,
Sly
'cause-
Cooper? Nah.
Yeah, Sly Cooper, no.
Nah. They wouldn't have been able to do nothing with that thing. Nah.
At the end of the day, nothing stopping. Really and truly, nothing was gonna stop Thanos from snapping that gauntlet. So, all right, man. Well, we appreciate Unikronn, man. Always having the abstract approach to the topics, man. These are fun, and hopefully you guys enjoy them as well, man. It's a big shout out to my man Unikronn for supporting. All right, so the next one we have here is from my man Creative Scorpio. That's my man Damion.
Shout out to Damion.
So you said, "What's up, fellas?
What's up?
I think I got a good one for y'all. In all our time playing video games and all the bosses we have encountered, who are your top 5 hardest boss encounters? Mine, Psycho Mantis, Metal Gear Solid 1, Ares, God of War, Emerald Weapon, Final Fantasy 7, Penance, Final Fantasy. Oh yeah, that shit was tough. Final Fantasy 10, Finn, Final Fantasy 10. And who's this? Oh, the Rat King.
Mm-hmm.
I could name some other bosses from other platforms, but since it's a PlayStation podcast, I keep it PlayStation. Keep up the great work, gentlemen. Love everything you guys do.
Big shout out to Damion, man.
All right, so Persona, what do you want to do? You want to list all 5, or you want to do 1 to 1? Like, all right, number 5, you go, I go. Number 4, you go, I go.
Yeah, we could do that. We could do that.
All right, cool. Man, this is gonna be a good one.
Number 5.
What you got?
Galderia.
Oh shit! Hell yeah!
Octopath Traveler 2.
Hell yeah! 5 for me. Sephiroth, Kingdom Hearts, original.
I actually was gonna put him higher. I was going to put him like number 2, number 1. Like,
as a kid,
Kingdom Hearts.
Yes,
that was
higher.
Tough. That was
as
tough.
now as an adult, more knowledgeable. Yeah, I can get around it. All right, number 4.
I'm actually going to put him. I'm putting him as my 4. Sephiroth.
Yeah,
Kingdom Hearts 2. Or Kingdom Hearts 1 or 2.
I'm not surprised if anybody that played Kingdom Hearts have that boss did. That shit was.
Yeah, that was tough.
That one tore your new one.
Yeah, that was tough. That was very tough. I'll give it up.
Number 4 for me. I based this as a kid. You know what I mean? Rather than being grown up, that's a cheat a little bit. In the vein of Metal Gear Solid 1, Sniper Wolf, man. That second time you fought her in the big open area, I was struggling a little bit with that, man. I was struggling a little bit, like trying to hide you. She was sniping the hell out of your boy. My man Snake they was saying Snake mad times for me with that boss fight, man.
Oh man, that's a good one.
All right, what you got for number 3?
Number 3. I'm gonna give it to the final boss from Elden Ring, the Beast. That 2 phases where you fought him as a human and then fought him as like that big dragon thing.
Oh yeah.
So I died there a lot.
All right, number 3. I had to look this one up because I was like, yeah, you know what? The judges were hard in Final Fantasy 12.
Yo, oh my god!
Not the regular
Especially
judges
fighting
in the
them
game.
all. No,
yeah,
the trial
in the
judges
in the
trials.
Yes.
Yo. Oh yeah. Trial judges were.
I'll put that as number 3 for me. And number 2.
Number 2.
Oh, it's getting spicy.
Number
It's getting
2.
spicy. I'll cheat right here. Both of mine most likely might be Final Fantasy related with this one.
Number 2. I gotta think. Like, I'm drawing a blank. I'm trying to let me think. Go ahead, give me your number 2 while I think.
Number 2. Damion, you had Emerald Weapon here. Me? Ruby Weapon. It's number 2 for me. Ruby Weapon. Listen, there's RNG times where you just don't stand a chance. You're just gonna get wiped out. Your team gonna get wiped out. You're gonna get one-hitted and it's over. Ruby Weapon, number 2. Ruby Weapon might be number 1, but only reason why I have number 1 is because it's more recent. And the first time actually doing this, I died a lot doing this boss, but we'll come back to that.
I'm drawing like a major blank, Bari. Hold on, let me look this up. Oh, I know. And Damien's gonna love this. Destiny 2, Raid, Callus in the beginning. The first Callus, when you were doing the first raid. The Callus raid. Very, very tough. That was a very, very tough raid. Yeah, that's my number 2. That's my number 2. That's my number 2. Callus. Yeah, Callus. Callus was tough.
Callus on your hand or in the game?
Not in the game. Callus. Was tough. That whole raid was tough, man. But Callus, doing like the one person in the room, one person in the overworld world, doing the call outs, getting the damage and all that off of Callus.
Yo, was that the one that we played the first Destiny?
Yep.
Oh yeah. That had people fighting, boy.
Yep. Yep.
That had people fighting. All right, so my final one for number 1, I am going to put this is based off a remake. This is based off what you call it? Remake.
Pride and Joy.
Not Pride and Joy.
Pride and Joy. Okay.
Nah, not Pride and Joy. Weiss. Yo, now when I play that, when I in integrated integrate update, now when I play that boss, I can watch it. But the first time he beating that boss, yo, that boss fight was like good 20-something minutes, 30-something minutes. It was definitely a lot. I definitely have Galdera up there as well. Cause Galdera was tough. I ain't even gonna hold that. That took me 2 weeks to beat with Galdera. You know what I mean? But I put Weiss up there because it was frustrating because I thought I was a shit in that game. You know what I mean? When it came to remake, but that boss humbled me. That boss humbled me, man.
Yo, something crazy. That humbled me something crazy.
Yeah, man. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Weiss for me. But what's your final one?
My final one, chat. I'm gonna go Destiny again.
Oh shit.
Destiny 1, Oryx, King's Fall raid. That raid, I remember, like I was on that shit all night. Destiny
hold on.
Oryx.
I think it dropped. Wait, hold on.
Oh no. Yeah, the internet's saying let's go.
It's coming back up. Oh yeah, Seymour is up there for. Hold on one second. I want to make sure it's good because it's still in the red. It's showing my bit rate, but it's in the red. Is it buffering on the thing? All right, go ahead. Now you good. Go ahead.
I'm good now.
Yeah.
All right, we good, guys? Okay. So for my final boss, Number 1, it's another Destiny, but it's Destiny 1. Destiny 1 King's Fall Oryx. Oryx raid. The King's Fall raid. Yo, that raid took me so many runs, and that final boss was so tough in the beginning. In D1, that was such a tough boss, man. So tough. Yeah.
I remember when you was doing them raids and stuff, yo, you was like, man, quite like, yo, I'm not trying to joke right now. I'm like, damn, bro.
Yeah, yo, I was hyper focused, man.
Yo, good question, Damion, man. That was a really good one, man. And then the final one we have here is from my man DatGuySmitty. He says here, if you could bring back one game, remake it for complete PlayStation 5 features, what game would you bring back and what changes would you make?
Last was part 2. No, I'm joking.
Funny though.
A remake that I would bring back 100%. Resistance Fall of Man. Resistance Fall of Man had a great story, had a great multiplayer. So what I would do is bring that back, remade from the ground up, beautiful graphics, beautiful gunplay, beautiful character models, beautiful worlds, and all that stuff. Add some new maps into it. And what I would what changes would I make? I wouldn't make any changes because I think the upgrades to like the game gunplay. First of all, the movement and gunplay for Resistance Fall of Man was great. It was phenomenal. I love that game so much. One of the great things about Resistance Fall of Man is that it also had server selection. So it had like
I remember that.
You could
well, not the first one, the second one.
Yes, it did. First one did. Yes, it did.
No, the first one I never. That's what I'm saying. The first one I never played online. The second one, that's when I played Resistance.
No. The first one had server select, so you could create your own servers in the game, and anybody could come in. It was so ahead of its time.
Mm-hmm.
The match was good. Resistance Fall of Man all the way. I wish they would bring that series back.
A lot of them PlayStation 3 games, dedicated servers.
Yep.
Server select, a lot of that stuff, man. That people just looked up, and you wasn't paying nothing.
Nope, it wasn't paying nothing.
games online.
And it was service. It was service. They had service select, and it was on dedicated servers. No lag.
Yep.
It was fun. I used to go play. Me and like my old crew, we used to play that game all damn night. Hardcore. We had our own clan because they had clans and stuff like that. So we would do like clan battles and all this other stuff. Who remembers Shotguns on Bus Yard? Shotguns on Bus Yard. If you play Resistance Fall of Man, you know what I'm talking about. Shotguns on Bus Yard. My God. I love that game.
Yeah. I would love to see Resistance come back too.
Yeah.
For my game though, Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy Dissidia, the original one for the PSP. I would love to see that game be brought back and remade to the PS5, supporting all the features. That game would be perfect to bring back as a remake. Everything about it, from the leveling up system, the items that you earn. Obviously, you can add more items into it and all that stuff, but keep all how you had the level up system. The only thing that I would add and what changes I would bring to it is what you did in NT as far as the 3v3. Just have that as a optional mode to pick. You know what I mean? And also a 2v2. Rather than having this 3v3 all the time, you have your 1v1, your 2v2, and your 3v3s, and you can pick between that. And that's, clean up the ranking system as well, because the ranking system can be a little bit jarring in the Dissidia games. But I would love that game to come back. Final Fantasy characters, going at it, cool battle system that takes a lot of strategy. You know what I mean? It takes a lot of planning and all that stuff. The movement got to be on point. I would love to see Dissidia being remade. The original Dissidia being remade, but incorporating some of the stuff that they did in NT. A full-fledged story, not the NT watch memory story and all that stuff. A full-fledged story in it as well, with proper online, proper lobbies, proper ranking system. That would be chef kiss for me right there, man. Real talk.
Hey, yo, Bari, they just released Omni-Man for Mortal Kombat. His trailer, he looks good. I just put it in the chat, the link to his video.
Oh, word?
He looks good.
Like, when it comes to Mortal Kombat, I would show that, but you have to edit that stuff, especially when it comes to the
we're not gonna show it.
Yeah.
Yeah. He looks good though. He definitely looks good.
But yo, I did have another topic, but I think we will save that for a later show, our Persona. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because
that's fine.
Game of the Year stuff is coming, and we want to put out our predictions out there and all that stuff. But
Yep.
we'll wait until probably either the next show we do or probably in November. We'll see how it flows.
Yep.
But if you guys made it this far within the show, you know the vibes. We appreciate your support, and here is your platinum trophy. PS4 version. Yo, we appreciate it, guys, man. Thank you for supporting What's Up PlayStation podcast, rocking out with us. This early Saturday morning. We did a long one today, 3 hours today because we missed last week's show. Just want to remind you guys that next week won't be a show, but right after this podcast, we will be doing a video, picking the winner for the 2 winners for the Spider-Man 2 giveaway. But with that being said, your Persona, hit us with your outro.
Yes,
let the people know where they can find you, what you got planning up, what you got going on. And
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Yo, first off, man, big shout out to the chat, man. We definitely appreciate everybody coming through today. What's Up PlayStation Podcast 144, episode 144. Big shout out to the WUPS Nation members, the WUPS community, subscribers, new people finding us for the first time. We appreciate y'all as well. And listen, guys, 6 days till Spider-Man 2. Get ready. It's gonna be a good time, man. I know me and Bari, we when we come back that following week, I know it's gonna be a lot of hype between me and Bari, man. I know it is. So don't miss that. We're gonna be giving our impressions and thoughts. But for me, man, listen, I am actually gonna be starting my Spider-Man stream series tomorrow. I'm gonna try to beat both Spider-Man and Miles Morales by Friday or before Friday or whatever.
You're gonna be
Can I
skipping
do
a lot
it?
of side stuff.
Oh, absolutely. We do a story. we do a story. Can I do it? We'll see. So that's gonna start tomorrow, probably around like 2:00 or something like that. We'll do that. And yeah, that's the content this week. That's gonna be happening. And I'm gonna stream every day or try to stream every day to get through it. So we'll see. But yeah, man, you can follow me on Twitter at Persona Speaks. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel, Gaming with Persona. The links are in the description. Also, you guys can check us out on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Google Podcasts. This show will be uploaded to all of those platforms tomorrow morning. So for those that may listen to us later, or for those that are listening to us on those other platforms, we appreciate y'all as well for supporting us and supporting our podcast. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Please be safe.
Yo, so Persona, I just noticed something that YouTube is doing here.
What?
So I just saw a prompt come up. They said ads is being ran on the channel. So I clicked skip ads. So I don't know if that's something that they're doing now where they're automatically putting ads within a stream or whatnot. Y'all let me know if you guys saw any ads going on. Stuff like that. Let us know, because that's something that they probably implemented new, because I didn't touch nothing other than the skip ads just now, because I just seen it popped up on the channel. And normally they have a button up here where you can insert an ad or delay an ad or whatnot on here. I guess they're doing something like Twitch now.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, Kelvin said that it happened to him twice during the stream.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to cut that.
But there's no I think it's automatic. There's no option to turn it.
We'll see. We'll look at it and see.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. And guys, I'm sorry. I know my energy was kind of off this week. I'm not feeling too good today. So yeah, my energy's low. But shout out to Bari for having the energy for both of us, man. Big shout out to my bro. And yeah, man, we appreciate y'all. Hope you guys have a great weekend. And yeah, it's been your boy Persona.
Okay, cool. Yeah, some people said they saw them, some people didn't. But yeah, guys, once again, man, thank you guys for supporting What's Up PlayStation Podcast. Remember that you can check out the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and all that stuff. Like I said, there's going to be a lot of updates coming for What's Up PlayStation Podcast. You know what I mean? Spreading the brand of What's Up PlayStation. And we appreciate everybody that is, sitting down with us, joining us on this journey, just to, spread the, the PlayStation news out here to the interwebs or YouTube or whatnot. But yeah, thank you guys. As for me, you can follow me at jbari_ on Twitter, jbari on YouTube. I did put out some reviews for Dragon Quest, the Adventures of Dai. If you guys want to check that out, definitely can check it out. I also put up my review for Sea of Stars. If you want to check that out, you can check that out as well. I will be uploading the rest of those boss fights, throughout the week periodically. Not to just, have a whole bunch of boss fights in one day. I'll probably do like 2 each day or something like that. And I will be, talking about some other things too, man. I also did a theory video on Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. If you guys want to check those stuff out, man, definitely check it out, man. But yeah, we appreciate you guys. Thanks for all the new subscribers. We had to put this podcast in subscriber mode. That's due to the fact we want to avoid spoilers for Spider-Man 2. So you had to be a subscriber to chat, and you had to be a subscriber for longer than 2 weeks. But obviously, by the next show we'll take that out for the podcast. But yeah, once again, guys, no podcast next week. It is Spider-Man weekend. Hope you guys enjoy and share your gameplay and all that stuff, because I know me and Persona we gonna be knee deep in that bad boy.
100%.
You know what I mean? And we will be doing a video picking the winners for Spider-Man 2 WUPS combo challenge right after this. So stay tuned and see who won the 2 copies. But we appreciate it. Episode 144 is now in the books. Persona send us off.
Absolutely, guys. Always remember, What's Up PlayStation Podcast is a podcast for the community, by the community. And we'll see you guys next time, same place, same crew, the WUPS crew. You guys have a great weekend. Peace.